You're like people. Animals kill their family.
No, no. A person killed their family, and a treasure chest killed the rest of them.
An animal killed her mother.
Nice.
I don't consider mimics animals.
I do.
They're monstrosities.
No, it was fantastic, dude. Like they're like, don't worry, we'll leave the robot and the who like doesn't understand social cues and the mimic who's been starving inside a dungeon for 50 years next to an injured body.
Yeah, not our brightest move.
They
Heck
come
yeah.
back, the body's gone. What
Nice.
happened?
I love it.
If you didn't notice, I was trying to instill the consequences of your actions very early on.
Yeah.
I have no
You've
idea
done
what you
it
mean,
3 times.
JM.
But yeah. Here's the thing, though. I enjoy the consequences of my actions.
Yeah, but some of the others don't.
I just come back to life. 10% chance. We still got this.
Yeah. Speaking of rolling what you need,
Mm-hmm. The king of rolling what you need.
and like I said, beforehand, Tyrion is a character who is well, like his goal right now is looking for a wish spell of some sort,
Oh.
something that give him a wish in order to separate you two again, or give at least Issa the ability to have children. Because that's also a reason why she hasn't looked for a partner.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
She can't have kids because she's not technically alive.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, when you take a beast companion, you think you're gonna get a beast. No, you get a wolf girl.
Look, man, I was isekaiing people before they were isekais.
Look, JM's just an anime schoolgirl, so
Yep.
you get what you pay.
Bunny girls.
You get what you pay for with this friendship.
Or he makes you be drunk and fight bunny girls in an arena.
What?
Don't question it.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm just intrigued.
They kicked everyone loving crap out of them.
Not me. I knew about them.
Sounds like that episode of Gurren Lagann. Never mind.
All right, we got to go back into that cave, gentlemen, and then loot all the dead bodies of our, selves.
I mean, you all got eaten alive.
All right, we
Well,
got to dig out the magical
Half
stuff from
alive.
the creatures' bellies.
I will say that there is
It's got them.
four new monsters to fight.
Yeah. It's hilarious. But yeah, I'm ready.
Almost done with the taco.
Milo's ready.
I'm just watching a documentary right now. Yesterday, went to fucking Nepal and is showing off people harvesting mad honey.
Mad honey?
Yeah, it's hallucinogenics that get put into honey from honeybees.
Oh.
And these guys are on fucking bamboo rope ladders, hanging 80 meters off of a cliff, sawing with bamboo poles, and dropping honeycombs into baskets and dropping them down the rest of the way. Like, this
Jesus.
shit is intense.
Like my kind of Friday night.
But that mad honey, though,
It's,
where can I get some?
I'm sure you can buy it online.
Probably.
It's known. It's in rare cases. It's known to kill people.
Nice. I call that a perk.
A Percocet.
Where can I get this now?
Like, at first you had me.
Session.
At first you had me curious. Now you've got me intrigued or sold.
The
This guy's
dankest bees
insane.
make dankest honey.
Bad honey.
First you had my attention. Now you have my erection.
Erection.
I mean,
Yeah.
Erection.
both these guys are. This is less than probably like, I don't know, 100 to 200 miles from Everest. Like you can see Everest from this place,
Jesus.
and these guys have like gone up to Everest.
Uh,
And his guy has come back from Everest the day of that he does this track, and it's like 15-hour car ride, 6-hour hike,
found
and then
some
another 4 hours to the top of the mountain.
Himalayan mad honey, $45 for 5 ounces.
That does not surprise me at all.
And that's just the shipping fee.
No, there's an $8
But
delivery
that comes
fee
for
though.
free.
So it's like 52, 53 for 5 ounces.
Look, if you're gonna eat that honey, you have to, by requirement of law, be playing Anthrax's "It's a Madhouse" in the background.
That's hilarious.
I can't do that, but I can watch that one episode of Futurama where they go to that giant beehive.
Do they dance to talk to each other?
I'm
Yeah,
sick of
it's
shaking
low.
my butt for these fat jerks.
Dance with me, Lois. Dance the dance of life.
And live
All
to
right.
win.
It's Friday night. I have no date. I have a 2-liter Shasta and a roll of quarters.
I have a 2-liter Shasta and my All Rush mixtape.
All Rush mixtape, that's what it was.
Yep.
Today's hamster is a mean. Dude, 2-liter Shasta for only 99 cents, man, though.
I don't think I've ever actually had Shasta.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's alright.
Never heard of it.
You really never heard of Shasta?
No,
Oh, I'm dead. Oh wait, this is JM's campaign.
you're alive.
In my game, these are good.
Wait, what?
Oh, he rolled a 4, that's why.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Who dat? Who dat?
Oh shit, that's right. I gotta go take my meds real quick.
It's like that stand-up with Hannibal Buress where he's like, I saw Arnold pumping gas. Yeah, so I was like, hey Arnold. It's like a mating call for the Austrians. He turns around and goes, I gotta feel bad for Arnold, man. Like everyone, just every like person who probably meets him who never met him before is probably like has to do their impression.
I doubt it, because if you saw him in person, you would just probably be awestruck how actually big he is.
He's fucking huge.
Ah, I could take him.
I'd pay money to see it.
Gunshot wound would take him.
Round it back.
Man, he's what 6'4"?
Yeah, I think so.
Just slightly taller than me.
Who?
Arnold.
He's 6'3", anywhere
Oh.
from 225 to 235 pounds.
He's probably shrunk in his old age.
Yeah.
I'm 5'10".
His chest is 57 inches.
Yeah,
His
he's
belly is 56 inches.
fucking broad.
Yeah.
I could take him.
Jam, I need a horror trinket.
Damn, I'm gonna need you to roll a D100.
I got it.
Crow skull.
Ooh, it's gonna be a good fight.
You got a 50-50 shot right there.
I'm dead.
So I checked with my boss. Hopefully tomorrow I just have to go in at 8 o'clock. So like I said, I'll be good to play for a good amount tonight. However, if it's like yesterday or today, in fact, I might get called at 4 in the morning to go into work at 5.
Oof.
What the fuck?
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
I'd ignore that phone call.
Same.
I woke up and I see my like phone flashing. I'm like, who that? who that? He's like, hey, bud. I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, I need you to come in at 5. I'm like, okay. I look at my clock. It's 4:45 right now. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be there for at least an hour.
Here's the thing. If I do that, I get paid like $200.
You get paid travel time?
No, like I said, if I do that right, I get paid commission.
Do you get paid for the lack of sleep?
Yeah, actually, my last paycheck yesterday was 1.3 thousand
That's not bad.
for a week's worth of work. I used to make that in like a month,
You said 1,300?
1,300.
Okay. The way you said that had me all fucked up.
1.3 thousand.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? How much is that actually?
Checks out, man. All right, hold on. I need to turn off my light. Like I said, I'm done eating, so yeah, turn off the light, and then I can get in the mood, and then we can get started.
Oh, I need a beer. I'll be right back.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to help you get in the mood.
The step bro, oh no.
Oh no, step ladder. I keep finding things that I need for my stream. Like cords. I've waited on cords for like 2 weeks. I finally figured out the last cord that I need.
No, I think I'm gonna go buy and get a beer as well.
I'm switching to alcohol here in a minute.
Oops. God damn it.
You have no inspiration. You're not inspired to do anything.
My phone ringing fucking surprised me and it made me misclick.
Be inspired. This Bush Light apple is surprisingly good. And I hate Bush Light.
Well, I hate Bush Senior.
Okay. I mean, we all should.
Now leave the old man alone.
I will not. Even though he's dead
what did
as
he
fuck.
ever do to you?
Well, not me personally. I wasn't alive during his administration.
Exactly. He did nothing to you personally,
Mm,
except make you feel ashamed about who you are.
no, he's done plenty.
Name one thing.
Literally everything that is administration.
That's not
has
naming
affected-
one thing,
affected-
Sammy. Be specific.
I don't fucking know what Bush Senior did
So why you hate him?
because he's a Republican.
That's no excuse.
Yes, it is.
No, I know some good Republicans.
Oh my god.
Me?
You know good individual people who consider themselves Republicans. I'm talking about a Republican administrator.
I mean, I met the governor.
I'm sorry.
He's not that bad.
I don't know who your governor is.
Covering
Hatch.
these nuts.
Got him. See, even the cat's like pissed off at you.
Yeah, that's racist, bro.
What?
Nani?
Nani?
I don't know when race got involved, but okay.
It was involved when I was born.
Tyre, are you a racist?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You don't understand.
longer
I didn't
than
know.
that.
I didn't know it was a different race until I was 7 years old. and the school took me out of my classroom and put me in the ESL class.
We call that ELL at my school.
What does ELL stand for?
English learning I'm sorry.
Language learner.
Yeah, English learning language or something close to that.
English language learner.
Yeah, that's right.
We call it the ESL, so English second
English.
language.
I've heard them called both ways.
We also had ELA. What's what it used to be?
East Los
ELA.
Angeles.
English Learning Academy.
For the
Yeah.
dumbasses.
I got pulled out with all my literally my cousins and one of my uncles in that class, and we're all looking at each other like, why are we here? Because newsflash, we all spoke English perfectly.
It's all about getting funding.
Yeah.
Stupid as fuck.
I didn't know it was Mexican until that hit me.
Bastards.
Yeah.
Damn, you said you needed to get in the mood, right?
I know you're gonna play the Pornhub theme.
I already played it once.
I heard it the first time.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't know if you did.
Alrighty then. So who's ready to start? Everything built up, everything written down, everything battened up the hatches?
Yep.
Hope so.
I think yeah.
Alright then, I need the 3 people who rolled new characters to roll me 1d100.
T.
Who's gonna get to the village first?
Oh, so much better than the last one.
Wow.
Jesus.
In Jam campaign, that is bad.
Wait a minute, did I already give you guys the items?
Nope.
One magic item?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not, because I went to bed early.
Yeah, probably. Okay, then, never mind. The 2 other people don't roll D100s, but Ty does.
Yeah,
got
what I had was
96.
this.
The opposite of 69.
Yeah. In 2 different Destus games, I've rolled 69 twice.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm just that godlike.
No, you're just that nice.
Thank you, man.
Nice.
Jam nice? No.
No, not nice. Nice.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey, friend. You have the ring of water walking.
He's
Oh.
Jesus.
I love it.
The ring of Jesus.
Fuck for my character.
J ring.
Or it's actually the ring of half Jesus, because the other half you need to be able to turn water into wine. Then you're full Jesus.
No, a third Jesus, because you also need another ring to be the Son of God.
Fuck.
All you
Unless
need is
you're
roughly
ASMR.
about 100,000
350.
followers, and you can turn into a.
And another ring to make you dead.
You said water walking, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And someone to revivify you.
What the fuck is this?
Okay, why do I not see that going into my character sheet?
I put it in the inventory
In
section.
your items. Yeah.
Try harder.
Oh. Should go under equipment.
Not a fan of Tenacious D there, buddy?
I can barely hear it, so it might be distorting. It sounds weird, very quiet. At least.
I don't have any new music playing.
Oh yeah, you're doing the thing.
I can barely hear it in the background.
I don't want to blow your guys' ears out.
No, like, I not hear it enough to be able to actually notice what it is. Just kind of hear that there's noise in the background when everyone else is quiet.
That's kind of the plan. It's just a nice something to kind of kill the dead air.
There it is.
Yeah.
But alright, boyos, who's ready to start?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
I believe I know how I would like to
Oh, that's not an
start this new
attunement thing?
adventure.
Cool.
So, we'll start with the person who's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Owen. He ran back to the village. After what happened, the guards saw you frantically approaching, and got you inside. And though you weren't injured, you were mentally exhausted of what occurred.
Oh, I passed the fuck out. Eventually, once I hit a bed. Yeah.
But as you wake up, it is pretty late in the evening, seeing as you guys were there pretty early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. You guys went straight there, didn't you?
We did. I made it back to the village at like 1 in the morning or something.
Yeah. Yeah, you made it back in the evening. Sorry, it's been a while. But yes, with that you awaken somewhere in the middle of the day. You can hear the light coughing and the outside of your window. You still see the people walking around covered with their face coverings, trying to stay optimistic. Roll a perception check.
Perception.
You can hear the light conversation happening outside. And because people are trying to keep their distance from each other, they're have to speak a little bit louder than normal. It's like, well, hopefully we should find a solution to this. I heard the doctor went with a group of adventurers to solve a water problem. Yes, yes, for such a long time we finally have hope.
Oops.
Whoops.
Whoops. I did get a long rest, right? Or,
Yeah, you would have gone a long rest.
Okay. I look around the room. Nobody watched me sleep, did they?
No.
Okay. I look out into the. Am I in my room that I had been at?
Yeah, they put you in
Previously?
the room.
Okay.
And as soon as you open the door, you hear the louder coughing of the people that are currently under extreme quarantine.
I look around the hallway. Is there anyone sitting outside my door?
You do see currently like hanging out on a coat rack is a nurse.
I kind of.
She's hanging on a coat rack?
She's
Yeah,
a snake.
like perched.
She's a flying snake. I kind of beckon her over.
lots of tiny little wings and heads over.
Just give her some pets.
I'm gonna be a little AFK for a sec. Sorry.
No problem.
All right. Well, I'm going to clean myself off from all of the gore that might still be caked on me at the moment.
There's a decent amount.
Yeah,
As you do have a vanity.
I
and
do have.
Look in, all you see is just the dried blood splashed about you.
I will make myself presentable, and I will make my way out of the inn and try to beeline it towards the Baron's quarters, wherever he's staying. I'm not gonna like sprint there. I'm just gonna go right
Head over.
there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
As you start heading down the stairs, you see Shenna. She is the innkeeper's daughter, who is currently being at your beck and call for the better part of a couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And as she goes, oh, "You're awake."
Ah, Shenna. Yes, you saw me come in.
I heard you came in pretty late in the evening. Where is everyone?
You'll find out soon enough. However, right now I need to get to the Baron as soon as I can.
Oh, okay.
Chin up, girl. It'll be all right.
She smiles, but then you hear just
Yeah.
But as you walk past her, you walk by the room filled with people under quarantine, and you can see some of them are progressing a little bit down their sickness.
Yep.
But as you head outside, you see people kind of like, as you walk through the town, they glance over and they, not rudely, but they start kind of pointing out, it's like, the doctor's back.
I just kind of wave at them, neutral face, but I'm just gonna wave them as I keep making my way to the Baron.
So you're trying to hide your emotional state.
Pretty much.
Roll a deception check.
Okay. Deception. Holy shit. Why can't I find it? Nature
Fifth
perception.
one down.
Do I not have it? Acrobatics, animal handling, arcana, athletics, history, insight, intimidation,
Nope.
investigation, medicine,
It
nature.
should be between athletics and deception, or in history rather.
Alright,
Interesting.
well, I do...
Go to your character cogwheel.
Are you that bad at deception?
Yeah.
Probably.
Go to the little gear icon of your character sheet, where underneath passive skills, there should be a blue button that says generate. It'll add deception back.
Alright.
If deception's on the bottom now.
Oh, yeah. Alright, yeah, I didn't have any proficiency. Blue?
Not bad.
You're able to hide your emotions pretty well. You are.
I am
You
a
have
trained
you have
professional.
good bedside manner.
Yep.
But as you head towards the Baron's location, you do know that the Baron lives on the outskirts of the town, down a pathway that leads up towards basically this lone manor that sits on top of the hill. The manor is like walled off in its location, but it takes about a good maybe
Link established.
15
Mic
minutes.
on.
more like an hour. Like I said, it's
God.
a decent. It's about 2 miles away from Harkle Village.
Alright.
But the pathway is available to you, and as you head up. You pass by kind of the outskirt houses of Harkle Village, and
as you're walking by, you just see kind of like some of the townsfolk all are just kind of watching you as you walk by. You smile and wave. Currently, doesn't seem like no one's panicking right now.
Yep.
But as you head northward towards the manor, you just kind of hear in the background someone going. It's like, yeah, I think it might be taken care of. Why else would you visit the Baron?
Shut up. Shut up. Alright,
Because he's fucking panicking.
All right.
am I there yet?
As you're heading now into the small little bit of woods that's between the Baron's place and the village, let's go ahead and roll a D100 to see if you run into any encounters.
Oh boy. 15?
All right. Your trek is uneventful.
Cool.
And as you approach the manor, compared to a lot of other manors that lords and ladies live in, this one is actually pretty run down. You do see like the building itself appears to have like renovations here and there. Like you can tell that like some of the roofing is brand new. It's a 2-story building that's covered up, like surrounded by a pretty thick wall that's about 10 feet high. There's a gate in the center, and these hedges that lead up to the front doorway. Like I said, the walls cover a pretty decent expanse of open field, and like sweep around to the opposite side. But as you approach the gate, you do see a couple of guards standing outside.
I see you chose the D&D option.
I will approach
Over.
Your other plans?
Yeah.
One of them kind of looks down. He's also wearing a face covering. And he goes, Doctor.
them. Yes. Hello, sir. I'm here to report to the Baron.
You don't even need to roll an insight. There's a flash of hope in his eyes. And as he goes, yes, come this way.
You're a dick, bro. It's hilarious, though. Keep it up.
And as he kind of tells the other guard to, stay on watch, he goes inside. He goes, we have to check for weapons. It's proper procedure.
That is fine.
And he kind of pats you down. Do you surrender any weapons?
I do not have any weapons to surrender.
You have a scalpel.
I do not have a scalpel. I have a doctor's bag full of doctor's
That's what I mean, like, anything sharp and pointy.
That's fine.
So he'll just take your bag from you and just be like, oh, we'll return this when as soon as your meeting is over.
Of
And
course.
he'll open the doorway. You do see this large foyer with a stairway leading up from the center, going up. However, you do see 2 doorways in the back area, one to the left and one to the right. He goes towards the right door that's beyond the stairs and opens it. You seem to be now in a dining room. He goes, just sit anywhere and I'll go get the Baron.
I will take a seat in the chair that is
There is a bar.
at the bar. I will take a
If
seat
you
at
see an
the
employee
bar.
sitting there currently seemingly a little bored. Guy looks, if I can get to drink.
What do you have?
I gotta find something in a wine, some hot alcohol, some ales.
Apricot brandy?
She turns around. Yes, and pulls out a bottle and pours you a small glass of brandy.
One of those, please.
She'll slide it over towards you.
How much?
Rough night.
Yes, you could say that.
Apologies, allow me to introduce myself. I am Mesa.
Hello, Lisa.
She appears to be a human female, about middle age. She's like in her mid 30s, early 30s. You're not too sure. But as you're getting situated, you hear the doorway open to your. If you're sitting at the bar, it would be to your right. You see the Baron step out.
What was his name again?
That's a great question, Mega Man.
Oh, it's on the bar. I'll tell you that right now.
I have to have known the Baron's name.
Roll a history check.
Never assume.
Oh, geez.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
not that low.
You do know his last name. You weren't able to catch his first name, but it was Baron Dolmeyer.
That'll work. Hello,
Yes,
Mr.
you want to
Dolmeyer.
see me?
Yes. Is it possible that we could have a more private chat?
Kind of narrows his eyes because, of course. He'll clap his hand at the bar, step out of the room. The bartender, anything to drink before I go? No. Makes I'll be fine. And she'll step out. You are now currently alone in what appears to be a dining room.
All right. I look away for a moment. Drink all of my brandy, then look back at him.
Baron Dolmeyer will roll an insight check on you.
Yep.
Well,
Nice.
I mean, I'm not. I don't know what I'm gonna roll here.
Your deception from previous, your bedside manner. So your 18 was his DC.
Okay.
But as he kind of sees the subtle hints, the slight tremble as you're bringing the glass into your lips, the downing of it, the fact that you can't meet his eyes.
And I do look back.
There's a sudden realization, and he just nods.
I see you understand.
He kind of what happened?
We went too early, and we pushed farther than we should have. It was a massacre.
As you're setting down the glass and you're just kind of looking in your hands, there's like a flash, and you see the blood stains that you thought you got rid of flash for a moment in your hands, and then you blink and it's gone again.
That is, unfortunately, not the only news I have come to relay to you today. In our exploration of the cave, we came upon some understandings of these creatures that we encountered the other day.
So it wasn't all for nothing.
No. However, the worst news is that, unfortunately, it seems we have surpassed the time we have to do this without casualty. Unfortunately.
He just kind of comes over and just kind of puts a hand on your shoulder. And he just goes, "You've done more for us than we can ever repay you." Some will die, yes, but that's not on you. You did your best.
You have a good heart, Mr. Dolmeyer.
I understand. Like I said, you did everything you could.
Perhaps not yet.
Oh?
I have potentially thought of a plan to at least get fresh water to the village, at least to help mitigate the issue of thirst until more help can arrive.
I'll not.
If I'm correct, this Harcourt village isn't but a few hours from the coast, correct?
Yes, a little bit of a journey, but you should be able to make it to the coast within 8 hours, give or take. Your trek isn't
Accosted.
blocked off by accosted. Thank you.
Of course. I had a thought that if we could establish a small network of boiling off some seawater and bringing it back to the village, it should keep it separate from the main flow of water and at least set out an effective ration to help the people.
If only we had a priest or a cleric who knew how to purify the water.
Unfortunately, I hadn't taken those classes when I was in school.
Many things wouldn't be a problem if we all did things differently in our lives. For example, if I chose the pious route, I would have been able to solve this problem. But here I am. We can't dwell on the what ifs and the what could be. We have to think about what we can do.
Of course.
I'll send a letter to the guildmaster and report what happened. So just you.
I was the only one to survive. I almost out of pure luck.
Alright. No disrespect for the dead, but if one person were to survive, I'm glad it was you.
Damn, bro, that's savage. That's fucked up.
I appreciate the sentiment.
It's a horrible thing to say, but you are the one who has the most use. The skills we need.
He out of line, but he right.
Literally just being like, you know what? Fuck you guys' characters.
He out of line, but he's right.
Worthless pieces of shit.
Look, man, if one person were to survive, he wanted to be the doctor.
Yep.
Look, I'm just saying he's out of line. He's right, but he's out of line.
Well,
I'll dispatch I'll dispatch a pigeon to head over to the skull.
very well.
And hopefully we can get some sort of reinforcements if possible.
All right. Well, that covers one thing. There is one other matter that I should discuss. These creatures that came from the well yesterday, they were... I'm not sure how to describe it, but I think for any of those who pass from this illness, or perhaps pass before it need to be cremated before whatever happens to them. If you understand my meaning.
He nods.
I am.
And he slowly kind of stands up and kind of waves you to follow him as he heads towards the back of the dining room where the windows are.
I will.
And as you approach and you look out the window, he just kind of subtly says, "How much do you know about the history of Harcourt?"
I'm sorry to say, but almost nothing.
Nods. And as he touches the window, he points towards a small stone building a good distance away from the house.
Mm-hmm.
And that right there is my ancestral home for the dead. The mausoleum that holds all my ancestors.
I see.
The people of this village do tend to be very set in their ways, especially when it comes to the dead. Beyond that mausoleum is the cemetery. Every man, woman, or child who dies in Harcourt Village is buried in that cemetery. As was decreed by the first of my line.
You're saying that they do not wish to be cremated?
They will have some resistance. However, it will be hard-pressed to argue with the noble or the lord of this land.
I understand.
And if it makes you feel better, the only reason the cemetery is behind the mausoleum was because my great-great-great-great-grandfather was a necromancer.
That is interesting. I'm also a necromancer of a sort.
Smiles at that. These people don't know that they've been furthering the ambitions of my family line since this village was created.
Ambitions, you say?
Not my ambitions. I was not indoctrinated in the beliefs of my father nor my grandfather. Lucky for me, due to unfortunate or fortunate circumstances, my home was ransacked and destroyed many years ago. And
After hearing, I return my hand on the shoulder to his.
it was only until recently that I was able to return here and reclaim my title as Lord. Which is why I kind of want to have a good impression on the townsfolk.
I understand.
I'm off to a great start.
You're a good man, Mr. Damaya. I can see it in you.
Well, I'm a good man who can do nothing.
You're a good man who can do nothing yet.
So, as the conversation kind of trickles off, anything else you need to say to him or any information you think he needs?
Are we going to make a statement to the village about this?
I will.
All right.
It is my responsibility. You have, the best I can do is post guards around you. Desperate people will do desperate things.
I understand.
And you are the only man with the medicine to save family.
All right.
If you need to stay in this manner, you're more welcome to.
I will gladly take you on that offer.
That's- Just remember, any death that happens is not your fault.
Yes. I've been doing this for a long time. However, experience never makes it hurt any less.
Alright. Well, he sets you up in a guest room. And he goes off into the village and basically starts giving a speech of, the unfortunate circumstances that happened. That there are... he's actually pretty transparent with them. He explains it's like there are some very dangerous creatures that have contaminated the well that were able to kill that group of adventurers. The doctor was unable to survive. The doctor will do everything he can to, try to say, but until we get reinforcements from Pascal, the unfortunate reality is that some will die. And, however, I think at this point you do know how the disease is transmitted, correct?
It's just through the water, right?
Yeah, water or swap and spit.
Right. Water or
Macking out.
Bodily fluids.
backing out.
Golden
Pooing.
showers.
Golden showers. Free R. Kelly. I'm kidding. May he burn in jail. Anyways, he's gonna roll a persuasion check to the masses.
Oh boy. Can't be worse than mine.
Or can it?
He's got decent.
I mean, I only got a charisma of 1, so...
Yikes.
Yeah, he rolled terribly.
Wow.
A lot of people are very disgruntled. And over the course of a couple of days, as you're trying to, keep treatment up and everything and telling people to do that, some people are starting to disregard, some of your precautions and everything. Some people start ripping off their masks, saying it's like, well, these things were worthless.
Could he have advantage with Owen's help?
Will
I was
Owen
gonna
like to step up?
I would like to assist him.
As you
in
see the
there.
people starting to get very disgruntled.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check, and if you roll above a 10, you'll give him a secondary roll.
Oh, Christ.
Come on, Sammy, you got this. Whoa! Look at you.
Look at this lad.
I'm a doctor.
I'm a doctor. Look at this. Look at this piece de resistance. Look at that jam. Maximizing every second.
What?
Multitasking peasants.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's not like you got.
Wow, they got a +1.
He added a 1 to that roll. He's Really
No.
bad at this.
Just really bad luck.
Yeah, people are still very disgruntled. A lot of people seem to have lost faith in you, Dr. Owen. You've told them what you thought the problem was, and yet you let them, like, they're looking for a scapegoat, and you are the perfect one.
Nice.
It's like, you should have known what was causing the disease. You should have known. Like, basically, you're becoming their
Patsy.
patsy.
Punching bag.
That kid Grima figured out the water was contaminated in an hour. Doctor should have known. I'm playing one of the trash mobs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tomato.
Does a 9 hit you?
Oh, fuck!
Me?
Yeah.
It does not.
As a rock flies by your head.
Fuck.
Worthless.
Everyone, please. Actions are being taken to help mitigate the issues and potentially set up a ration of water so that less people are getting infected.
What about the ones that are infected?
Well, we're just going to have to continue treating them the way they are.
The more you say, like, the angrier they get. At this point, like, the Baron just starts telling people to return to their homes and everything as the crowd starts to disperse, because it's not mob yet. It's just like one very disgruntled person who just wanted to vent out. But as the mob disperses, you can see like a couple people still standing in the crowd, looking with worry. You see the innkeeper's daughter just kind of looking at you. Like, you can roll an insight if you want.
Yeah. If I can find it. There we go. No.
Before you can read her emotions, she turns around and starts walking back towards the inn. You do remember her father is extremely sick.
Yep.
So, we're going to fast forward a couple of days.
Okay.
Roll me D100 to see how the town, if the town will even accept treatment from you.
Damn.
Can't get out of the 40s.
Yeah.
Not great.
No, I was looking under 35.
Cool.
So in the time that passes, 8 people will die.
Ooh.
You are trying your best, but some people are
Fuck.
starting to refuse your treatment because they're like, it's not even working. Like some people are convinced that they can fight it off, that they just, their bodies are strong. However, by decree of the Baron, anyone who dies has to be cremated, and there is a lot of like resentment at that point with the Lord. Couple of fights break out. Nothing crazy. Like there's no like actual riot or mob, but like some of the guards had to get physical with some of the townsfolk who like, especially when the innkeeper his body is dragged out of the home and forced to be cremated. You failed to save her father. Sad times.
Damn.
I need another beer.
Yeah, Sammy too can play at that game, huh, buddy?
Boom.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, bud. It's just an
Fuck you,
unfortunate
Sam. I'm kidding.
circumstance. Nah. But meanwhile, 4 adventurers are walking down the road. You guys are coming from Brask Village.
Oh, it's bad. stay, yeah.
Hell yeah.
You're the three best friends that
Any
anyone
bed could
have.
have. It's canon that me and Ty's characters are holding hands, by the way.
Okay.
Sure.
Ty, is this okay with you?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So, as the four adventurers are walking down the road, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
We're the three best friends. He's already been over this. Like, I am Izra Vane. I've got a fabulous mustache. Nice black hair, very kind blue eyes. A scar directly in the center of my forehead, shaped like a diamond. I got from falling face first on a rock. Very tan. Very, very tan.
Gotcha.
Get the baby oil. Tan. Yeah. I am a rogue. And I have an amazing supportive family that sent me off adventuring. Out of the kindness of their hearts.
You were kicked out, weren't you?
No, they actually gave me all their gear because I wanted to go adventuring. They were just completely supportive of it in every way. They wanted their son to follow his dreams.
Love.
No, this is Auntie-Leroy.
Auntie Leroy.
This is the upside down Leroy.
You're not looking for a wife. You're looking for a himbo.
That's right.
Ah, man.
Who better than the Bard? Take it, Ty.
Yeah. So, my name is Lone Stitch. I am a tabaxi bard. You see, I am carrying multiple different instruments, from the lute to
I think I asked this before, but like, are you cat person? Or are you full cat person? What
full
level
cat
furry?
person.
Well, okay, so you're level 4 furry. Gotcha.
So yeah, it's literally a cat with all the fur, with the cat face, but hands and feet
Gotcha.
and tail and everything. Black fur, long scarf.
Reconsider stage.
Also, in between all the weapons, you do see a rapier, a scimitar, and quite a few daggers out on display that you could find me juggling constantly just to practice my show performance. Left the clan while younger to explore the world and met up with a carnival and traveled with the circus for a little while, where I learned some tips and tricks on showmanship. So you can pretty much always find me in front of a crowd or audience, putting on a display, earning extra coin, and having some fun. But you can always tell that I know how to use these weapons very well.
Alrighty.
Befriending the traveling bard is Zhang Wu. He is from the northern part of the continent. He had a monastery up there that he was part of, and they had a lord that was a dragon that they would watch behind. But he's a half elf. He has ears, and he's a faraway traveler. So he travels the lands looking for like-minded people and just good people to hang around with. And he liked Lone Stitch so much that he decided to travel with him.
By the way, Lone Stitch, are you gonna keep the halfling avatar? Or...
Oh, I didn't even realize I had that still. No, I've got an avatar. Sorry.
He carries like a gi as he wears, and a little bit of a robe, but it's tattered.
So he carries it while
He wears a gi. That's what I mean. With just very baggy pants, so he has a lot of movement and things like that. His footwear is kind of like a leather with a pad on the bottom of it, and it's strapped around his legs, so that way it's tight to him, so he can move around quickly.
Gotcha.
He is a monk, so he carries himself very highly. But,
Very monkish.
in his travels, he did find a set of really nice brass knuckles that he uses in fights, but they're wrapped, so you can't see them.
It's like I've heard these guys. They punch you so hard, feels like they're almost getting hit by metal.
Yes.
I guess following in the back of these three fellows is Veror. He is a fairly tall Leonin, dressed in various assortment of robes, wielding a quarterstaff to help him walk, an assortment of tools line his belt, as at his side is a small, metallic-looking lion that just walks beside him. He also has very nice goggles.
Do we know what the goggle metallic lion name is?
No.
Boom. Get wrecked.
Simba.
I will call him Simba.
Mufasa.
I
Better
haven't thought that
foreshadowing.
far ahead, alright, Hell? God.
Hey, I was just asking. Some people
My
know
second time looking at my character sheet. I'm like catching up.
He also doesn't even have artwork for his character.
I do.
Fucking scrub.
Noob.
Oh wait, that's right.
Everybody point fingers and yell noob. Noob.
Yeah, you can upload it to your character sheet.
Oh
yourself.
shit, you're right.
Loser.
I forget these things.
Hi, I heard this card before. I bet you have. So we have 2 catmen and 2 fabulous men.
That's right.
I feel like I'm part of both of those.
You are, I think.
Alrighty. So you guys are also members of the Piscal Adventurers Guild.
Okay.
You were taking care of
I actually probably would not be.
basically a delivery job. So basically, you had to go to Brass Village to pick up some wares.
I wanted to be from
Fine.
Corsair, I remember, or Balin in my backstory.
Well, you can be from there, but you know.
Balin. Sorry.
With a B, not a V. He's dead. Get over it, Ace.
Yeah, God, Ace.
No, I think my dwarf character is called Balin. Is he not?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking out about.
Gotcha. He's dead also. Get over it, Ace.
I didn't even know that he died, to be honest.
The rats.
Well, what kind of?
Yeah,
what
he
kind
came
of cleric-
back.
What kind of cleric doesn't even know how to? Doesn't know even healing spells for the first second?
Okay, look.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Let's move past it, guys.
Bro, I
Rat
still
kings
can't
never
fucking
Oh,
die.
believe
that's
that.
great.
Ah.
Rats. Become as rats. Basically, you were tasked to go to Brass Village, and then something been. As you did that, you returned to Pascal to get paid.
Yeah.
So you've currently been on the road for a couple weeks, and as one of you is kind of holding up a map, you know, you're following the road, which is not too tricky. The road is pretty well, not old, like it's pretty empty, but it's well traveled, so it's hard to lose your way. But as one of you is checking the map, you're basically seeing that's like you're within like probably like a quarter of a day's journey to Harko Village. And you should be able to hit it by midday.
Is there anybody traveling from Harko Village?
No.
would we notice that kind of there's nobody on the beaten path and we haven't seen anybody?
Well, how often do you travel this road?
I mean, he's a far traveler. I don't know that unless we've done multiple tasks on this side, probably not very often.
Yeah, I would say
So-
not very often on this area. So for
we
you,
don't
it's
get
just
like
like
any eerie feeling of anything. It's just kind
nah,
of
it's just a lonely road.
Gotcha. Lonely road.
I probably wouldn't have crossed any of these rivers in my life.
Yeah.
Probably as far south as Lannis and Torin.
Yeah.
Depending on the circuit route, I may have seen this village area.
Well, you left the circus.
Well, no, I traveled with them for a while though.
That's what I mean. You left the circus.
Right.
So the circus usually traveled.
Probably main city to main city, right?
Yeah, main city to main city. That's where they usually get the. And they would stop by like the smaller towns to like do small performances, but they wouldn't set up the tent. Like the tent was only set up in the bigger cities. But the small cities, they'll do like juggling acts. They'll perform in the town square. Interesting enough, more interactive in the smaller towns.
Mm-hmm.
Like they would be very more like audience oriented in the small towns.
Heck yeah.
Getting the children involved. Making people smile, blah blah. Messing with the old grumpy dwarf.
More for the fun rather than the coin.
Exactly. But once you get to the bigger cities, that's where they set up the tents, the stands, everything, and that's what the big coin was.
I don't know how you do it in the big city, but down here in the south, we do things a little bit differently.
Hey, both sides, drop your pants first thing.
Hee.
So you guys are walking down the road. You see a small frog, and as you ask him for directions, he's like, "How do we get to town?" He kind of points the gun at you and says, "It's back the way you came."
Oh shit! This frog means business.
You run away in fear for your lives, but eventually, as
Not
you continue,
again.
Must have been all that LSD we popped earlier, boys.
Vindalin well
My
known
wife
for
is
the
a
good
pig.
thing.
I'm not even a cat.
My life is in shambles.
Fucking Kermit.
It's not easy being.
I want to sneak past the frog.
The frog stares at you menacingly.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Fuck.
But as you guys continue forward, eventually you see Harko Village in the distance.
Is that it? Up there? That the one?
I'd have to say so. Looks like our final destination.
But how did you know?
Because they said south. We've been heading south. It's the first place we've seen in a little while. They didn't say south past a couple cities.
Ah. Well, it must be then.
What time of day is it?
Like I said, it's getting close to midday.
Midday. Okay, yeah, plenty of time. Keep traveling.
It is a bright, sunny day, though.
Beautiful weather.
Beautiful weather.
It's such a perfect day.
Not in Owen's mind.
But that's what I'm singing as I'm heading there. It's such a perfect day.
I'll be playing my lute. Go along with it.
All right, what song are you playing on your lute?
I'm just playing a chord, free.
4 chords. I got it.
Yeah, just to go along with whatever the fuck he's saying.
I'm singing very well.
Yeah.
I'm playing just a little bit better.
Heck yeah. You hype me up.
Wear them on your shoulders. But yeah, as you begin to approach the village, you do see in the outskirts. To your right, in the distance, you see a large manor walled off. And as you approach the last home, or the first home, I should say, it is a very small shack with like all these bits and pieces of leather hanging up to dry. There seems to be like a lot of odds and ends, kind of looking on the outside of the home, up barrels here and there. And you see a human male, probably in his mid-20s, currently like sharpening a stick for some reason as he looks up towards you.
Hello there, friend.
Hey,
It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
It's a perfect day.
he looks up. I didn't notice.
Not very observant.
I wouldn't recommend going in.
Why not?
Why not? Hey.
This town's dying.
Well, that's not very good.
No. But not my problem.
You are here? No? It's not your problem?
Not really.
You know what's causing the city to die?
Monka.
I would just keep going along and not stop. That's probably your only warning. But if you're looking to make some coin, and you're not scared of dying, I recommend heading over to the Baron's place.
Where is this Baron's place?
Points kind of behind you and to your left.
To where we
the
saw
big
the boarded
manor.
up place?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not boarded up, walled off.
Damn it, we walked right by it.
Such bad luck.
Also, I wouldn't drink any water.
Good to
Good
know.
enough for me.
Good to know. May I ask why?
Well, you'll start dying.
Good enough reason for me.
I guess we'll get out of here. As long as we're gonna start moving towards the other side of town to go through.
The manor is where I'm
Yeah.
going.
Mm-hmm.
He follows you with his eyes as you walk away.
Is he deciding whether or not to attack us?
Roll an insight check. He is one like very kind of like questioning, more of like, well, that was random. 4 people just came from the north. No one ever comes from the north. Like people head north, but they never come from the north.
Okay.
But so it's more of like, huh, interesting.
Was he
And then
lying
you-
to me at any point through that?
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't care about this village. He yeah, he doesn't care about the village. Not his problem. He seems to be doing fine.
He's
Gotcha.
the one that did it. It's all his fault.
I'm just gonna make note of his face in case I see him again. Suspiciously.
Like I said, he's a pretty young human, very lean, skinny, kind of small, maybe about 5'7", dirty blonde hair, green eyes, and like I said, a hard face that shows little emotion.
A man could be used to smile.
As you head towards the Baron's Manor,
Yes, we do.
Yep.
you approach and you see a single guard currently standing outside. As you walk up the pathway, and as he kind of holds out his spear, looks over towards you. Halt! Who goes there?
4 adventurers come to save the day. This is good,
Yeah.
no?
Did Ashton Vora say yeah?
No?
Yes. Yes,
Wait,
absolutely.
wait.
Oh, you don't remember?
Wait, did
Roll deception with disadvantage.
he? Yeah.
I was gonna be like, what?
I ruined it on purpose, too.
Oof.
Oh,
Because I am not a liar.
that is a net 20 right there.
He looks at both of you, just kind of like one of you guys going, no. One of you going, yes. But as he gives you a quick look up and down, seeing that some of you are armed, you have the look of,
Machismo.
travel, like
Travel hardened.
travel hardened, no one looking soft. There's a giant lion man with a lion robot next to him. He kind of looks at the camera and just goes, well, beggars can't be choosers.
Did I hear that?
No, you didn't.
I didn't?
Oh,
No.
Jesus.
Damn it.
You have to forget to show pause when you did that.
I can't break the fourth wall with 22. Got it. That's confirmed.
No. You
Only
can't break the
Seldos
fourth
could
wall.
hear it.
Yeah, Celis is like, you're damn right.
What if my passive perception becomes 30? Then can I break the fourth wall?
That's a great question, Mega Man.
Anyway.
It's possible. Anyways, yeah, as you are led inside by the guard, he takes you over to the foyer, and he goes, wait here as I get the Baron. And he'll step away from you.
Thank you, kind sir.
You guys can, actually, with your passive perception, you can hear, like, coughing coming from your left and your right.
That doesn't sound very good.
No, it's not.
They are dying.
Stench in the air?
Is there a stench in the air?
Yes.
Make a perception check.
That's persuasion.
As you kind of take a small whiff, you do smell like a hint of alcohol, but also the smell of iron and like rot.
So it smells like death.
A little bit.
This is unfortunate.
They didn't take any of our weapons, though. We have everything on
Now
us.
you are currently standing in the foyer, though.
Okay. I'm gonna just be balancing a dagger on my nose. Blade side, like, on my nose.
I'm gonna look for anything, like, hidden. Whether that be an object or hidden safe, hidden wall, hidden doorway that might be seamless or something.
Make a perception check. From what you can tell on this foyer, obviously the first thing you see is the stairs going upwards to this balcony.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Inquisitive rogue, man. It's what they do. But
With the observant feat.
on your left, you do see a doorway.
Ration you can muster.
On your left, you see a doorway. You can hear a couple, bits of coughing here and there. A little bit further down that pathway, there's another door that leads past the stairs, as well as a door to the right that actually seems to go in. It might be like a broom closet or something like that, but you see it. It appears to go into the stairs. So, like Harry Potter's
Yeah, covered.
home cupboard. To your right, there's another door. Opposite the door on the left. as well as another door further up that's attached to that same wall as the other door, and then a door on the opposite wall
Okay.
that's adjacent, what's the word? Parallel to the other door.
But nothing like hidden, like they can.
Nothing hidden here.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure you wouldn't like spying on us or anything.
Ah, I see.
Like peepholes in the wall or something. But yeah. I can confidently say I've got a lay of the land.
Roughly
So-
how far away is the front door?
You're like standing next to it.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of prop it open because I know the smell well.
Okay. You prop the door open a little bit.
You can get some ventilation in here.
As you as you kind of wait for a couple minutes, eventually you hear the door to the left, that's opposite of you, open up, and you see a gentleman in his like late 20s, seems to be in a rough state. His eyes are slightly sunken in. He appears to be very tired, where you can tell.
In his 20s. Looks like his 40s.
Exactly. And as he approaches you, he can say, my guard said that your stories are conflicting, but I see what he brought me here. His guard's standing next to him, and he's kind of looking you all up and down. Are you
Blade.
freelance, or are you part of a guild?
I am freelance as far as I know.
Freelance, but being part of a guild doesn't sound too bad. Try to do that someday. As the blade drops off my nose and I kick it up into my hand.
Make a
Put it away.
performance check.
Yep. Ooh, that was disadvantage.
Your
It's
first
still
roll is
11.
a 5 on. Your knife gets stuck in the wall as you kick it, and it just. Doom. There's a moment where the bear just kind of looks at the dagger.
Take their weapons.
My bad. Sorry about that.
I won't try anything fancy. But in all seriousness, I think we are here to perhaps help you in your predicament.
Not sure what we're signing up for here, but definitely looks like you guys need some help.
We do.
We're just looking to make a name for ourselves. Yes?
Start from the beginning. Tell us what's going on.
This town is under a pestilence created by a demon.
Haven't killed a demon yet.
So what kind of resources do you have left?
Not many. Most of my guards are starting to fall ill.
Do you know the source?
A contamination in the water.
Do you know...
I wasn't there to experience it firsthand, but I know someone who does.
Well, we may need to talk to them.
Yes.
Of course, he should be in the village.
But what about the... Who contaminated the water? Do you know this yet?
He just shakes his head. No.
What's the gentleman's name we're looking for?
You're looking for a Dr. Owen.
I'm gonna look at the guard when he says that. Do I get anything from the guard at all?
The guard just seems to be watching you, making sure that he didn't bring a bunch of criminals to the Baron's home.
And you are the Baron, correct?
I am.
How long have you been there? There is.
Technically, when I was 4 years old, I was technically given the position and title.
Got you.
Well,
Is there
let me
anyone?
shake your hand, but in your predicament, I don't necessarily think skin to skin contact's a good idea.
Do you have any enemies that you know of?
I'm a lord.
Well,
Who's
yes.
that?
But anyone that stands out that would perhaps like to remove you from power?
I'm a lord.
Anyone that would behoove?
Anyone specific
Yeah.
that you know about?
Specifics, no.
Fair enough.
I am.
Worth a shot asking.
I don't have that kind of network.
Has anyone ever threatened you?
Plenty of people.
Worth a
Who's
shot
the
to
last
ask.
person Threaten you?
Last person that threatened me was about a day ago.
Who was it?
A
Threatened-
villager.
Threatened you
Villager?
before this issue happened.
Yeah.
Well, the old gypsy lady told me that I was cursed.
Now that is exciting.
Where is the gypsy?
What kind of curse?
Gypsy lady?
I don't know.
Who's this gypsy lady?
I don't know.
He's from this village called Archer.
Here's my mother.
Well, it looks like you're in a worse for wear state. I don't
Yes.
have many other questions for you except for will we be compensated for our time?
If we solve the case.
This village doesn't have much to give.
I'm sure we'll come up with something. Any
Sure
idea
you were
where we
worth
can
it, huh?
find this Dr. Owen?
Should be in the village, getting run out of town by now.
What do you know about this Dr. Owen?
He's a good man.
But you just said he was getting run out of town.
Desperation drives people to do crazy things.
Maybe.
Like attack the people that help them.
Who said he was helping, though? He could only be making things worse. I don't know him.
He's a doctor.
Titles mean nothing.
Titles mean
Especially in this
everything.
titles mean nothing in this state of mind right now.
That is true.
This is just survival. Sure, he's a lord and he's a baron, but he's sick. Doesn't matter who you are, you can see it.
Death comes for us all.
Oh. Seems like time is on our side then. We should get going.
Alright, well, let's go meet this good person, Dr. Owen, that everybody in this town hates.
Always so negative.
No, it's not a negative. I'm gonna take the Baron at face value because he says he's a good man. He's a lord. If he can judge someone for their character, I would put them in power. So, this Dr. Owen must be a good person. I'm curious to see why he's getting run out of town.
Just don't drink any of the water.
Is there any safe supplies that we can use, or is it what we brought is what we got?
We are running on limited rations.
Got it. What we brought is what we got. How many rations do we have between us?
You guys have enough for another
How do you feel?
day or two of water.
Okay. Well, we have a couple of days. Let's go talk to this Dr. Owen and see if we can come up with some way to help these people. Thank you. I don't think I got your name.
Just call me Baron Dolmeyer.
Baron Dillmeyer. It's nice to meet you. Hopefully we meet better on different circumstances.
Of course.
I'll open the door and hold it for everybody. I think we should be going.
Shall we go find Dr. Owen? Figure out
Dr.
what's
Owen.
the fuck's going on in this town.
Sounds good.
Lord, Baron Delmeyer, Do you have a general direction where you think Dr. Owen would be at?
You should be at the inn.
Where's the inn at? I've never been here.
Center of town. Town
Center of-
square. Can't miss it. Big
Got it.
building.
Got
Says
it. Thank
inn.
you. Thank you. And I'll shut the door as everyone comes out.
As soon as you close the door, you can hear the Baron start coughing very violently. Like he was trying to hold it in the entire time.
Yeah. Keep
Just
that air
goes
of
everywhere.
Authority.
Alright.
yeah.
Storm is worse for wear than I thought. Guy on the edge of town might be right. We might need to just cut our losses and get out of here, but I'm curious to see what Dr. Owen has to say.
Yes. Where's your sense of adventure?
Oh, I've got an adventure. I just have a sense of keeping myself alive.
It's overrated.
If there's a demon fucking holding on to these people, it'll stop at nothing to get them all.
If he was powerful, they would already probably be dead.
They are in need. We must do what we can.
I'm willing to try. I'm just not willing to die.
As you continue down the road, heading back towards the village.
We passed by the same 20-looking-year-old guy.
Yeah, you see the same
whittling a
dude.
stick.
He's currently whittled the stick down to what appears to be an arrow. Just kind of sets it in a pile where he's been making arrows the entire time.
Looks like you're gearing up for something there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good luck.
Kind of looks up at you. I don't need luck.
You're not perhaps going to kill the Baron? Or perhaps these
Why would I do
demons?
that?
Do I see any weapons on him?
He has a bow on his back, what appears to be 2 short swords, one on his belt and one kind of sitting on the side of the building. He's not wearing any armor right now because he just seems to be chilling.
Can I make like a general insight check to see if he's like going to attack in any way, shape, or form? Or seems like he's going to be, you know.
Make an insight check.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
It's kind of just like a general one to kind of catch his vibe.
The size of his home, the fact that he has like tanning racks, makes you think that he might be just a hunter. Someone who goes out in the woods, hunts for game, and brings it back and maybe sells his meat to the town.
Well, an outsider like you, with your hunting skills, I'm sure could be useful.
Well, my question stands. Are you going to try to kill the demons? Or perhaps the Baron?
Why would I do that?
No idea. That is why I am starting the conversation and asking.
I don't owe this town anything, and they don't owe me nothing.
Okay,
but
so
you
you're
don't
just
look
out to
like the
protect
type
your
to-
own.
You don't look like the type to uproot yourself and go somewhere else. You also don't look like the type that would be hanging around common folk in Pascal. So,
That's why
if the fight comes to you, I'm taking it that you're on our side.
he's on his side.
Well, he's on his side. He's on our side.
That's why he's stockpiling ammunition to hold the fort, so to speak.
Common enemy.
I keep walking.
Just throwing it out there. Would you mind coming with us? We could always use another member. Seems like you can hold yourself in a fight.
For the first time, you actually see him crack half a smile. No.
Just straight no? No reasonings? Anything we can do to sweeten the deal? Something?
You don't have anything I want.
Pull out gold pouch. I have money.
You think I care about money?
Yeah, I do. Money talks with you, a person like you.
He's a hermit. Money doesn't do him anything.
Money gets him by, but nobody's bought any meat, hide. Village has nothing.
I don't have anything I need.
Okay, well, how about some meat?
You want some meat?
As long as it's good.
How much you want?
How much do you have?
Enough.
Let's see here. There's 4 of us, right? And we're talking about maybe one more. Let's just say 4 days rations for 5 people. How much would that run us?
All right. He'll think about it and just go. Sorry, looking at the book.
You're all right. Always like the way that Stitch played the lute.
Rations. 1 day's worth of rations is 5 silver pieces. Multiplied by
20.
5 or by 20.
Yeah.
That's 100 silver pieces. Which is 10
that'd
gold.
be 10 gold. Okay, I'll give him 10 gold.
So all that 10 gold.
I'm basically gonna hand out rations to anybody that will help us.
He'll take the gold, put it in his side pocket, and head to the back of his home, and lifts up what appears to be like a storm cellar. That's very well hidden. Like even with your passive perception, you didn't notice it.
Gotcha. But we know where it's at now.
Oh yeah.
Not something I would necessarily cross paths with the man, just taking a mental note of location.
Yeah, I'm on that. I'm just gonna pop this a little bit just to get on his better side.
Stitch, do you have any songs from Pascal that you know?
You haven't performed here, so.
No, I'm using this this performance just to kind of where I can get stuff from this, like free lodging and stuff. I'm just putting a good vibe into him so he's remembers us. Almost.
Oh yeah, like he's going to remember you if you come back.
Yeah,
But,
that's what I'm going for on that.
Gotcha. But he comes back with a big bundle of like packages that it's wrapped in what appears to be like simple leather, and he hands 5 out to you or towards you.
Thank you. Appreciate
Each
it.
of those contains venison, dried, and salted and flavored.
Beef jerky or deer jerky.
Basically deer jerky.
Got it.
Yum.
Yep, I'm gonna pass them out to everybody that's here and hold on to the other pack for Dr. Owen that I bought. It should be, I believe, 4 days rations.
Yep. Each package has 4.
A hunter
I'll go
like
back.
yourself would know where good water is. Where's the nearest good water for here?
I won't have any until tomorrow.
Okay. Is it gonna be
But
pricey?
it's already accounted for.
Okay, that's fine. We may need some more if you can ration for more people. Not tomorrow necessarily, but in the future.
Question: if there's anything that we find while we're out and about, is there anything you're looking for?
Not really.
The only thing that I might come back with is a hide for you to sell.
Though,
It seems like you're a
if you're
smith of
looking
the
to be
arts.
really helpful, if you ever hear of the Red Hand Bandits, any information about them, that is something I'm willing to pay for.
The Red Hand Bandits?
Red hand or red hen?
Red Hand.
Okay. What's your name?
Damien.
Damien.
Hello, new group best friend.
We will make you like us by the end of this session.
Why do people want Damien to like him?
Well, Damien, I appreciate the venison. If there's ever anything else besides the information you seek,
As you're talking to him, you're noticing like he's half paying attention, but like he's still like the entire time you're talking to him, he's not like standing looking at you. He's like walking around, sitting back at the stump, pulling out another piece of wood and like making another arrow.
just
As
going
you're-
about his business, kind of.
Yeah, going about his
pushing us
business as
off.
you're talking to him.
Like I said, if there's anything we can do, let us know.
Well, he just
In-
did let you know.
In a
Why not?
long shot, Jam, can I roll a history check, see if I've ever heard of the Red Hand?
Go for it.
Oof.
The Red Hand Bandits are a group of criminals that is extremely difficult to find their hiding spot because they are very efficient. They also don't. It's really interesting about these guys. They don't take more than what they need. And they're not really bandits per se, from what you remember.
Is
They are
almost
actually
like Robin Hood.
no, they are actually a group of assassins.
Oh,
They pretend to be bandits in order for lesser people to come after them, and then they make an example of those lesser people.
okay.
But once they take out a group of adventurers that are sent after them, they move to a different location and then start the process all over again. Last you heard, they were operating near, if I remember correctly,
Near where? Here?
Terrius.
I'm going to relay that information to him. So, Damien, I actually had to scratch the back of my mind. I knew it sounded familiar. The Red Hand Bandits? Last I heard, they were near Terrius, but you might want to watch out. They're not actually bandits. They're more on the assassin group level, who tend to use that bandit mark to lure people in at lower level and try to, take whatever they want and then move and start over
You
again.
see that his hands stopped moving when you started talking.
Mhm.
He slowly looks up at you, stands up, goes into his home, his small home, comes back out, and hands you a large bag.
What's
It's
heavy.
heavy.
This? I look inside of it.
Bag shit.
There is 100 gold pieces in there.
Ooh.
He grabs his bow and arrow. He grabs his short sword. He grabs a pack. And he starts walking away.
Damien, will we ever see you again?
Best
No
of
response.
best of luck.
Well, congratulations. You just got him killed.
Well, looks
Yeah,
like we're gonna
but-
need that fucking food in the back. I'll
Don't-
go,
Don't fight them by
Open the-
yourself, friend. Maybe
open
we
the
will
storage
come
unit.
help you someday.
Alright. You open the storage unit.
I just wanna
Make
see
me a
what's in there.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Izra is just shaking his head.
As you grab the latch, you hear the clicking noise of a metallic sound, and you pull your hand back as you see a bear trap close where the handle was.
Let's see. Little booby traps here. I'd like to investigate to see if I see any more.
Go ahead and make an investigation. No, it's clear.
I'm curious. I want to look too, but I'm not going to tell him, even if I do see any.
I am sitting counting gold.
On the outside of this thing, no more traps that you can see.
Okay. I wasn't going to relate to him, even if there was.
I'm gonna grab a stick with like a Y in it and kind of like prop the door open and try to pull it open and look inside from the outside. I have dark vision so I can see in.
As you prop it open, you look down. You can see a stairway that leads downward about 15 feet. And then you see what appears to be another door.
Okay, I'm just going back to that nat 20. Do I recognize any symbols or know any symbols or anything of that? The red hand?
Anyone they rob, they mark their body with a bloody red hand.
As Damien's walking away, I will say that to him. Look out for bodies littered with red hands on it. You know you'll be heading in the right direction.
All you hear in response is, I know.
Oh.
Poor guy. Well, it looks like he didn't want anybody in his business and everything, and can't see anything from up here. Don't necessarily want to just start snooping around in other people's business.
We've already
Close the
started.
door. Oh, I don't plan on going any further than this. If we need it, we know where it is. It's not worth getting stuck in the
Also,
trap.
interesting fact, he doesn't take the road. He's walking right into the field and heading off into the wilderness.
Oh, he's a badass like that.
He's going the shortest path.
He's following the One Piece.
Oh.
But yeah, other than that, anything
Alright,
else you want to do?
quick payday. On to town.
I'll
Even
close
if
and
this-
reset
this
the last.
doesn't,
Veror, what have you been doing this entire time?
You know, I've been just watching chaos from the back of the group, occasionally petting my pets, as I'm just waiting for something to happen, really.
A sack hits you of 4 rations worth of venison, 4 days worth of rations.
Thanks for the food?
You're welcome. Next time, engage in conversation with the people. I know you don't like to be social, but
So
No
you say
reason to
it's been,
be speaking to all these diseased people.
it's been a couple days since the shit happened.
I say we go find this Dr. Owen and give him his own ration, as well as figure out what the hell is going on. Anybody object? I look over to Lone Stitch. Just slowly, ting, ting, ting.
Nope, I'm good. Let's go. It's a great day.
Cool.
As you
Izra?
head
How
into,
you say it?
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
Izra Vane.
Izra Vane. Okay. Veror.
as you head towards the village, passing by some of the more packed together homes, eventually you see a town square. Interesting enough, not a lot of people out in the street, even though it is the middle of the day. As you're walking by homes, those of you with a passive perception above 15, you can hear just loud, violent coughing from all the homes.
Where are your manners, cat?
They don't exist.
You can hear a cat scratching at a door.
Desperately trying to get in.
inside. Yeah.
Well, off to the inn. Covering my face as best as I can.
Alright.
Mouth, nose.
As you walk by the homes that have as you're walking by, you can see people poking their heads out and looking to see who's walking through the village.
Oh, and I am playing songs. I'm on cloud 9 right now.
Alright.
Gonna get yourself a new instrument with that money?
Well, I can get quite a few things with this money.
Sounds good.
What kind of things are you thinking of?
Oh, it doesn't matter. You have the information.
Oh, I'm thinking weapons.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
as you continue forward, well, let's get back to Owen. Owen,
What's up?
you're currently scalpel, forceps, bucket, priest. Next.
Yep. Rags.
You didn't hear the last one, did you?
No, he didn't.
The, what, bucket?
No, priest.
Priest.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Scalpel,
He's dead, Jim.
forceps, bucket, priest. Next.
He's dead, Jim.
I assume I am doing what I can within the triage.
You're doing what you can, but like you had to go into the woods to look for any of that medicine, like any of those ingredients you need to extend. But you're starting to notice that like you've exhausted a lot of the natural resources in this area.
Yep.
And there's no point in leaving the town for too long without anything, and your restorations are out for today as well. Yeah.
Good thing I
And
didn't smack
this
up.
entire time, the next like a lot of the beds here are empty because no one's taking their sick to you anymore. What you try to do is you try knocking on the doors to let people to come in and offer treatment to those who are sick. You've been making mental notes of the people who are like the sickest and trying your best to get to them, but some people refuse treatment at this point. Especially the older folks who are dying. Some of the older folks, go ahead and roll me an insight.
Oh, Christ. Insight.
Some of the older folks of this village that are sick are refusing treatment not because they don't like you, but because they'd rather you treat the younger people, the people who have a future.
Yeah.
For those who
But they're hiding it behind the fact that they're being scornful to you.
For those, well, I am able to kind of read into that, right, with the insight check.
Yeah.
If they choose to refuse the treatment, I will present them with the option that I am qualified to do, painless, peaceful passing for those who may be too far gone.
Make me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
This motherfucker's gonna kill off half the fucking town.
I'm a doctor.
That's what
A couple people do accept your offer, though some other ones are a little appalled, and some other ones are just kind of shaking their heads and want to spend as much time as they can with their families. Even in their decrepit state, they want to, especially a lot of them, even though their throats are, raw and everything, they're trying to pass on the stories of their families to the younger generation.
Mm-hmm.
So, until all those are done, some people are refusing, but obviously, basically every morning a cart gets pulled around by guards, and bring out your dead.
That's brutal.
This one's not dead.
He says he's not dead.
Stab him.
I'm happy.
I'm not dead.
I want to go on the cart. Oh, don't be such a baby.
I gotta watch that movie again.
It's a great movie.
Keep voice on.
But yeah. But you are getting but a lot of the middle-aged people, the people who have children and stuff like that, are very resentful towards you.
Yeah.
However, the current the patient that's currently on your table right now is a group of about 5 out of the triage of 20 that you used to have. then the 5 people are all members of the inn, like the employees. And the current person you're working on is Shenna, who, since the incident of her father passing, has not spoken to you. She'll nod when you ask her a question or shake her head, but she hasn't spoken to you.
She fucking hates you.
I'm not gonna try to engage, but I will.
Fucking hates me.
I will calmly and professionally do my job.
All right. You
Doctor.
do have 2 more doses of the medicine, and that's it. Like, and you have 5 choices. You have Shenna and 5 of the employees. There's a younger, another female who appears to be in her late teens. There appears to be 2 gentlemen who are cooks who are in their middle ages, and one the stable hand who worked outside in the stables. He's also sick, as well as a person who still has faith that you're going to take care of them. And every time like you pass by, he's always like, "You're gonna take care of me, right, Doc?"
Well, I have to give one to Shenna now, can't I? Now, don't I?
You do.
You don't
However,
have to.
this gentleman that's currently on your table, he did steal medicine from you.
Steal medicine?
Yeah, like the potions that you've been making. You caught him stealing. But he's at the point right now where he can't move anymore. The sickness has gotten him to actually his legs have fused together.
Oh,
Nice.
Christ.
He's starting to look very worm-like.
This is a bad time.
But as a doctor, do you deny him treatment, or?
I do not deny him treatment.
was he?
I took an oath.
I got the treatment right here. Rape her through the neck. Sorry.
It's an interesting situation, Dr. Owen. Watching the collapse of a community.
That you caused.
And it's all your fault.
I feel like that was hidden in there, Jam.
No, it's not his fault.
I definitely heard it.
What?
It's not your fault, man.
You can keep lying to him, it's fine.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as you're currently... So you had 2 more medicines. The worst people are A, Worm Guy, and B, Shenna.
Of course.
But you know, if like once this is gone, the 2 cooks are probably going to die within the next 2 days, and the young girl is possibly also going to die within the next 3 days.
Deader than fuck.
I took an oath. I cannot allow my feelings to override this oath. Worm Guy gets the medicine, and so does Shenna.
Alright.
Before he gives it to Worm Guy, can we knock on the door so it like abruptly stops him?
No.
Nope.
However, as you're applying the medicine to Worm Guy...
I'm on the fucking Walking Dead emotion train at the moment.
Rick.
No, not that Walking Dead. I mean Telltale Walking Dead. I'm deciding who gets fucking what apple slice and what granola bar.
Oh, right.
The end where Lee...
Hold on, I have the perfect music for this this moment.
Where you gotta decide whether you kill Lee or not.
Shut up.
Oh, don't
even.
Hold on, it's actually perfect that this song is called this.
The choice.
What? No.
Yes.
Yes. This is perfect. I hate you.
By the way, I accidentally had my observant modifier set to the skill check instead of the passive part. I have fixed it.
Your fast was 27?
No.
No, your passive is still 22, but
Yeah.
oh, I see what you're saying.
It was accidentally applying on the roll instead of just to the passive.
I see.
But I fixed it. So my investigation check was a 23, and the perception was like a 28 instead. 27.
Yeah.
My bad.
As you're currently there, Dr. Owen, applying the medicine to Worm Guy, who you learned his name is Fido.
Mm-hmm.
You hear music.
I hear it coming out from the triage center.
You hear it come from outside.
I poke my head out.
As you step out of the inn and look down the road, you see a group of 4 people walking down the road. 2 cat people, a robot lion. They all appear to be very armed. 1 half elf and human.
Yeah, human.
You know, just kind of walking down the road, seeming to be in very great spirits.
Very tan, sexy human.
I'm just gonna kind of sit there stunned with a stupid look on my face, like, what the hell?
Now, like, describe to me how your person looks, because I'm sure we could probably see you at this point.
Yeah, you see one person poking their head out of a large building that says the handbasket.
Yep. You see, with a very dumb look on their face, a pair of bifocals on their eyes, short white hair that's in a fucking mess right now, simple dress clothes, a white t-shirt with suspenders and like jeans and some very scuffed, well actually no, they're magic so they wouldn't, pristine looking dress shoes.
Are you Dr. Owen?
I look at the building. Does it actually say inn anywhere, or does it just say the name?
It says the handbasket inn.
Oh, it does say inn.
Do you know where to find Dr. Owen?
I just shake my head out for a second and I'm gonna be like, shh, and I kind of wave them in.
I kind of look to our group.
I give them a thumbs up, I do a shush, and I wave you in.
Does the shush mean come in quietly, or I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe we should arm ourselves.
Oh, you guys are helpless. I walk forward.
I'm gonna arm myself and go to the front.
Or you pull out your weapons.
I'm gonna keep playing. I'm in a good fucking mood.
I'm gonna sneak through the door.
Izra's
just because
made a run for the door.
Before you enter the door, I'm gonna be at the door and I'm gonna be real quiet. Okay, before I answer any of your questions, have you come to kill me?
Yes, we have.
Okay, make it quick.
If you want us to.
Izra.
Hey, I'm just saying, it's on offer. It's never...
Stop.
Okay.
Okay. So
As you guys
just
walk
trying to see
inside,
him?
you actually see 5 people on like bar tables. They're currently like the bar tables are like covered in blankets. You see people with pillows, but the thing you notice immediately is just the emaciation on these people with this sickness. They have like what's it called? Cuts along their body. These sores.
lacerations.
Yeah, lacerations everywhere. The lacerations on this gentleman's legs, and like the way the body's trying to heal, it almost looks like his legs are fusing together.
That does not look good. It looks
I think we're good here.
What's with the slug?
You
Oh,
seem
that's a man.
You seem pretty worse for wear there, Dr. Owen.
Owen is slumped in a chair with his bifocals off, pinching his nose and just rubbing his hand through his hair.
I come with, I don't know if this is gonna help you any, but some rations?
I actually...
You haven't eaten in 3 days.
I haven't eaten in 3 days. I very swiftly take one from your hand.
It looks like you're fighting a
There's
losing
more where
battle
that came
here.
From, and I hand him, like, I'm gonna actually give him a couple of rations of mine. So, like, I had 4, I'm gonna have, like, 3 now. So he gets a total of 4 as well as one he's eating.
Doctor.
Awesome.
Doctor.
One moment, please.
Yeah, it looks like this man hasn't eaten in a while.
I waited till he
I'm gonna
finished.
I'm gonna look around the area and kind of look at the 5 people and kind of see the legs and.
It looks like you're fighting a losing battle here, Doctor.
You're more right than you know.
Tell me.
So, I've never seen any of you before, and you're not here to kill me, so...
But we are
what the hell
killers.
are you doing here?
Well, we're here to help, of course.
We've been sent here by,
Nobody.
Nobody.
We ran into Baron.
Well, we saw the Baron on our way. Yeah.
He told us to talk to you.
Okay.
That's why we're here.
Oh, okay, well that explains why you know my name. Alright. So who the hell are you?
Well...
Who is anybody, really?
We're just people who are having a great day.
I'm Izra Vane, at your service.
Well, that makes 4 of you.
So, seeing as how you're going to fight a losing battle here, what can we do to help? To end
Kill him
this?
quickly?
Well, in the quickest possible manner.
You see a brick fly through the window as it shatters.
Dodge.
It doesn't hit anybody. But as it rolls in, it's a brick that appears to have like a piece of parchment attached to it. And
I'm running
they're
outside to see if I can catch
written
the
in blood, it says, "Get out."
It
I'm gonna
looks...
pick up the brick and walk outside.
You see a group of like 3 people running away.
I'll follow him outside.
Yeah, I want to see their the details of their face.
They appear to have face coverings.
I'm gonna toss it.
Trying to hit them?
Yeah.
All right. The range on this is 60 feet. You're gonna have disadvantage on this throw. Are you good with improvised weapons?
Simple and martial weapons.
Okay.
And I can throw daggers.
Do I notice this?
Yeah, you see him freaking the brick and it looks like he's about to throw it.
What? Don't throw the brick back. What do you think you're doing?
Do you continue throwing the brick?
Yes.
Alright, roll a dexterity check just to check. And, oh, sorry, roll with disadvantage because you're outside the first range.
Yep.
As you you hear one of them get hit in the back.
Hey, return to sender.
They don't have an AC.
Yeah.
I grab your hand and I look at you dead in the eye.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'4".
So you're just an inch taller than me.
Do not hurt these people.
But
Do you understand me?
Roll damage.
Roll damage. What is it?
For brick, let's just go 1d4 plus your dexterity.
That's the dexterity modifier, right?
Oh man, yeah.
Your dexterity modifier, yes.
7 damage.
That man is not moving.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Did you
We're
just-
supposed to do that?
Did you just
I'll
kill
walk
him?
up to the guy.
Mark? Mark?
Wow, they shouldn't throw
Shit.
bricks if they can't take it back.
I run and sprint towards him.
I'll
Alright,
spare
that's
the
a
time.
touch move, Veror, so you're running in the same direction as Dr. Owen, and as you both of you get to the situation, Doctor, you notice this is a this is a group of teenage boys who are, like, they were rowdy, but they've always tried to be helpful, but the day the Baron basically made his speech, they became very resentful towards you, listening to a lot of the propaganda of their parents and stuff like that. However, the young boy Mark, his eyes are glazed over and his head is bleeding. Apparently, getting hit in the back and tripping forward and he hit himself on the rock. So he's bleeding out of his head.
I am going to do what I can to try and stabilize him.
As you try moving down, you see the lion man appear next to you. And Vera, how do you cast Spare the Dying with your type of magic?
That's a good question.
Remember, you are an Artificer.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a knick-knack I would have to cast it through. Right now, I'll just... Can I just do it through my goggles? Have that be my...
So what do your goggles do?
I'll say the lenses of them have a slight purple hue to them, and you see them glow with a little bit of magic.
Okay, so yours is a combination of using magic items and not technology?
A mixture of magic and tech. That's what I would say, yeah.
Okay, magic tech, got it.
Yep.
We're going full Final Fantasy on this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So as the goggles flash, Owen, you see this purple hue cover this young boy's body. However, there's no change. The boy is still not moving. As currently, the young boy that you know as Vance is currently shaking Mark. The last boy ran away.
Did you just kill him?
Hey,
no,
you can't get it back.
Is he still bleeding?
He's not moving. Make a medicine check.
Medicine.
I mean, it was supposed to stabilize the poor sod, but...
It's supposed to be intelligence.
Won't
It's
do
been
that
a little while since I've casted that spell.
I won't do it if he's dead.
Yeah, this boy is dead.
Damn, how hard did you throw that rock?
Not hard at all, actually.
Jeez. I mean, if it was double his health, it would have instantly killed him.
We're going to have a riot on our hands.
Or we can just hide the body.
We came here to help, not do this.
I grabbed, who threw the rock? Zhongwu?
That was not me.
Who was it?
The Catman.
Catman?
Lone Stitch, I believe.
The other Catman.
Not the big one.
Not the big one, the small one.
That's actually a sentence that's going to be said in this campaign. Okay.
I lay the boy down. I close his eyes.
Talk, you gotta help him.
I'm sorry.
He's dead, kid.
And I go over to Stitch. You're going to have a lot of explaining to do. Go take that child to his parents.
And tell them that your child should not throw stones if you can't take it?
You just murdered their child.
Do you want me to help out with this first, or do you want me to make this city want me to run me out?
Whichever comes first.
We will definitely need his help with the source of this. I hate to say
do you
it.
know where their house is?
I can show him.
I'll pick up the kid and start carting him to the door.
Alright. He doesn't live too far away. But as you knock on the door, there is no answer.
Is there a smell coming from it?
Do I recall any history with Mark's parents?
His parents were pretty far deep into the sickness.
Is there any smell coming from it? Permeating?
Iron, pus. This entire town smells of it.
I don't want to just enter.
I'll try the door.
Okay. No, let's go back to the inn.
I try the door.
We have to burn this body.
You open the door. The smell gets stronger.
As I thought.
It's a single-story home, and on what appears to be like a very small pile of like makeshift beds that's on the ground. You see two bodies that are just staring into the open air.
They're dead.
That is what I thought.
We need to burn their bodies too. You got a cart?
For now, we will do that in time.
I'll set the body down in the door and close it.
Yes.
And then I'll mark a big, like, X or something in some way, shape, or form.
We need to get to the source of this before any more of this bullshit happens. You do understand the rioting type behavior will just get worse, no?
I am aware. Let's go back to the inn, and I will fill you in on what it is that we can do here, if you're up to the task.
We are all killers, as you can see. I roll my eyes.
Indeed.
Not of innocence, though. Not me, anyway. Can't speak for others.
Owen just walks off.
If you're expecting help with healing, we cannot do that.
Who do you punch?
I'm punching the wall.
Ready. You punch the wall. There's a nice hole in the wall now.
Slam the door shut.
Ready.
When I make my way back to the inn, I'm going to pick up whatever glass I can find from the window and cast Mending on the window.
All right, easy enough.
Is the teenager still standing there in the street?
He was on his knees, and he's basically still in the position where his friend fell.
This is Vance, right?
And there's just a blood pool, like a blood splatter on the ground.
I'm gonna kneel down to Vance and say, "Go home to your parents, Vance."
I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion over the blood to try and make it disappear and make it seem like it's just the ground. Try and like not let this image burn into his brain.
Too late. He still sees it even with Minor Illusion.
Go back home to your parents, Vance.
He turns to you, and with you remember what he looked like before? These very happy, like golden hazel eyes that were always filled with like cheer and smiles.
If he makes a move to attack, I want to try to intercept, but
into a scowl, a burning hatred, and he just says, "I hate you," and slowly stands up and walks away.
To the inn, then.
It's okay, Owen. I know it wasn't your fault.
Let's go.
Turn and walk back in.
with quickness, no? Don't think we have got a lot of time.
We need to make something happen quickly.
We haven't had a lot of time for too long.
If we had no time before he killed a child, we have even less now.
Job, Stitch. You made this job a lot harder.
Well, I mean, we could always walk away. It's very easy. Again, remember, it's not a job. This was out of the kindness of our hearts to try to help these people.
Some with
Not
more,
even any pay or anything.
some with more kindness than others.
Hmm.
It would seem.
Couldn't throw stones.
Agreed.
That might be the kettle calling itself black. What you think?
Oh, I was just returning it to the sender.
Calmer minds and calmer emotions should have prevailed.
Doctor, make it quick.
Are we at the inn yet?
You are.
I'm gonna take us to the... Is the room that I was in before still open?
It's still open. However, there's no more meals being brought up to you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been staying with the Baron for the time being anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
I take them up to the room.
Also, no one reminding you to eat.
He ate
Yep.
today with that jerky.
No, I know, but the reason why he hasn't eaten in 3 days is because someone hasn't reminded him to eat.
Yep.
A kind young lady who always made sure he was taking care of himself.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer in the picture.
Yeah, as you head up to the room, you guys are in a very small room with a small vanity, one bed, small little table.
Things aren't looking good here, Dr. Owen, I take it.
Before I tell you all what it is that I have in plan, the one thing that's going to save this village, or what's left of it, there were 4 others like you who stood in this room who attempted to do the same, and they all got eaten alive.
What mistakes did they make? Let's learn by their stupidity.
They didn't take their time.
No.
If you are all truly intending to help these people, we're going to need to face horrors. How many of you have ever dealt with the likes of demons before?
That's a good question, Mega Man.
None of you.
I would know a little literature on them, but
Yeah,
nothing
like
that
you
I
would know like
faced.
of demons, but actually facing one that's
Right. This is something that I may have heard in like a story from my deity or whatever, the monarch of the monastery.
exactly.
Made a show called The Demon, but it was just a tiefling.
Well, tieflings are technically born of devil blood, but whatever. And it's at this point that I effectively relay the monsters that we had been dealing with beforehand.
Anything that worked against them well?
Nothing that they're particularly vulnerable to that I'm aware of. Fire didn't work too well on them, and I was able to put them asleep, but only some of them.
Let's see. And you say they were quick, like very quick.
Yes. Small, quick wretches.
Well, my strengths are seeing things that most would not be able to see. Very observant. That is my biggest strength.
Certainly helpful.
I'm also very patient.
If we want to do this, their location is a cave about 5 miles from the village, where their water source is located. That is where we'll have to go.
Have you any other help? Is there any other able-bodied person in this town?
He just slowly nods his head. Or not nods, shakes his head.
They're all pretty worse for wear, looks like.
This village was in dire straits before they even came. And right now, it's only just a matter of time.
Might be worth trying to get more help for this. I know we don't have time for it, but
the closest help would be Pascal. We'd have to get the letter there and then, come back.
That would take days.
Whatever help could come from Pascal would come too late.
Yeah, it's about 4 or 5 days.
Days that we do not have. Days that I may not even have.
Yeah.
I would either be stoned to death or run out before that time even.
Yep. Looks like you're going to have to make a decision here, Doctor.
What is that?
Go in with us, or don't go at all and abandon the village?
Oh, I'm going. I want to know if you intend to do so.
Oh, yes, I can never turn down people in need.
it's not my fight, but I'd follow this group anywhere.
Down, you caught me in a good mood.
Very well then. In that case, could I get all your names and what you do?
Izra Vane. As I said, very observant and quick.
Izra.
Lone Stitch. And you can call me Stitch. Good with a blade, better with a lute.
More of a rogue type.
And that was Zhongwu.
Yeah. Zhongwu is, as you can see, a little bit more of a monastery monk. But, I know to stick to the shadows. And, come from very far away.
It's good to meet you, Zhongwu.
It's good to meet you, Dr. Owen.
You may call me Ver. I am quite crafty, and I can hit pretty hard with my large staff.
You look like you're capable of using magic as well.
I have some light capabilities in magic, but nothing extensive, I would say.
It still help. Well
Yes,
met,
yes.
Ver. Well, in that case, we should be off then. Yes?
The source is this cave, but who contaminated the cave in the first place?
Demons contaminated the cave.
But was someone behind the demons?
We have no reason to believe that it was.
Or wasn't? Correct?
Wasn't. Yes.
Fruit for thought. Generally, there is someone trying to use these creatures for a cause, no?
Unfortunately, when you're in the middle of attempting to stop it, finding out who did it isn't really the top priority at the moment.
But it should be.
It is when we save these people.
All I'm saying is it may not be over once we're done with the cave. But
My job is never done.
first things first.
All right then.
No time like the present.
We're off to see the wizard.
I'm gonna leave a note on the inn door, just in case maybe the Baron comes down to visit or something. I'm just gonna leave it. It says, "One more try."
Alrighty.
Good luck, buddy. Hopefully you do not die.
as you are heading off, getting your equipment and everything, once again, you are out of your lesser restorations.
Yep.
As everyone gathers in the common room of the inn and is about to head out, you can hear kind of the hysterical laughter of Fido as he's kind of muttering to himself. He's like, "The doctor will cure me. Yeah, I'll be saved. If not,
I'm
just like
concerned he's going to turn into a demon.
I've done whatever treatment I can for him. Fido, get some rest, alright?
But he might want to keep an eye on him while we're gone.
There's a cat sitting in the corner staring at Fido, licking its lips.
It's not the two cat man.
Cat's not gonna want to eat that.
Yeah, I want to find a guard.
You say that.
Cat's gonna die if he tries to eat Fido.
I want to find a guard.
You look around. Does not seem to be a guard in sight. Owen, you know that most of the guards are now down for the count.
Yep.
Fuck. I am very concerned that man is going to lose his mind and kill everybody while we're gone.
I'll take a look at him. Would I be able to discern how? Have we had anybody turn in the
No,
village?
you've been burning all the bodies.
All right.
However, if today's an indicator, some people are, or some households are dying together, and
Not anybody else.
Yeah, I want to burn the bodies of the couple that were dead in that house too.
Alright.
Before leaving, like.
If you're going to do that, then we're going to have to do it outside the village.
I'm getting very out of character Walking Dead vibes of we're gonna return back and they're all gonna be fucking transformed.
It's gonna take you a couple hours, and by that time, it's gonna be nightfall.
It's up to you guys, but do want to voice that.
Where's the cart guy?
Owen, you do remember that today no one passed by with the cart.
The cart guy's dead.
Christ.
We're going to have to leave them.
Alright.
However,
Come back, this whole town is on
Yeah.
fucking death alert.
We'll kill them when we get back, I
Fucking
guess.
Town on fire.
We'll kill them when we get back, I guess.
these people, they are strong and proud. They may be scared, but they won't go down that easily.
I say,
You
wouldn't
already
it have
have
just
people
been
that have
smart
turned.
for them to leave town where the water was bad?
It's a very small town. Unfortunately, they can't all. They're very stuck in their ways.
Also, what's insidious about this is that, like, drinking the water doesn't show symptoms immediately. Like, it's a slow-moving disease that eventually, like, by the time it starts showing signs, it's too late.
Yep. This is going to be
However,
wonderful.
As far as your concerns with Fido, we could hold him up in my private quarters.
Did any of the others that you've dealt with display these, like, mutations?
Everyone who's gone to this stage of sickness has looked the same. However, I have dispatched of some wretches who looked vaguely mutated like these people.
I'll pick Fido up and take him to your quarters.
Where are we going?
Somewhere safe.
Yay!
Don't get so close to him with that.
It's okay.
Just try not to get any of his spit or blood on you.
He said as he coughs up a blotch of blood onto your chest.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
I won't smell. I'll hold my breath and set him down, come outside.
Alright, you fit him into the room.
I am now making giving Zhang Wu a very wide berth.
As I run up to you.
I will stab you.
I'm already within stabbing distance.
Okay, I stab you with the rapier as I see you coming running.
It'll take us about 4-ish hours to make our way to the cave. So I hope you're all ready.
I'm sure we're as ready as we'll ever be.
All right.
As you're about to step out, you hear a very small voice, Doctor. Owen?
Do I recognize it as
Shenna, yes.
Shenna? Yeah. Yes.
Does she look vengeful?
No,
Okay.
as far as you can tell. If you like to roll an insight.
Wow.
Hard to tell with her face facing away from you.
And also covered in boils.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully she doesn't stab you.
Yeah.
Stay alive.
You too, Shenna.
I'm paranoid someone's gonna like try to assassinate him.
It was me.
Alright. You guys are heading off forward towards the cave.
Yep.
No time like the present.
Following on him. Owen.
I'm just silent, moving to the cave.
By the time you get to the cave, the sun's starting to set, and it's a very familiar scene.
Teehee.
Well, this is the place.
Have you used any spell slots for the day?
Spell slots? No.
Okay.
However, I do not have any healing left.
Perhaps we should long rest first.
I don't think it's a long rest healing that he'll get.
Well, no, I get it back after a long rest.
Oh, it was lesser restoration spells.
Oh, no, so I homebrewed this subclass of wizard. Essentially, he gets separate slots for casting Cure Wounds and Lesser Restoration. So, and those recharge after a long rest.
Yeah.
What's
Yep.
the shortest amount of time for a long rest?
8 hours.
8 hours.
Unless you've got...
Except for me, because I'm an elf, I only take half that
Yeah.
because of the trance thing.
4 hours.
Well, if you gave me about 4 hours, I'd be able to.
Remember, though, you can only gain the benefits of a long rest once every 24 hours.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can't. So that way, people can't like do big thing, sleep 8 hours, do the big thing in the same day, sleep
Mm-hmm.
like.
Okay.
I don't have vision.
Of course,
I
you
have
know.
dark vision,
That's
but I
fine.
don't
I
think-
can't imagine I'll be sleeping very much.
I do got my
I can't
goggles.
imagine I'll be doing a lot of sleeping after.
I also do
Whatever
not
happens
have
here.
vision, JM, just so you know.
Well, you guys only gave me the tokens today, so.
No
Yeah,
problem.
you're good.
I had mine on my character sheet.
Hey,
The night. I made it.
Okay.
You little turd.
I found mine today while I was at work.
Hooray! Oh,
Well,
man.
if you give me about 4 hours, I should be able to recharge what little healing I have.
Up to you, Doctor.
Worth it.
Up to you, Doctor.
I think we have 4 hours to spare for this.
I agree. You
And then-
certainly did when they were.
Do we
last time.
want to get to the cave and then possibly explore it a tiny bit while you get your rest and just get our grip? Because we've got a little bit of a kind of stealthy here to see what
If
we're
you'd
up
like
against.
to scout the cave, that would probably be best.
I wouldn't mind.
I'm not sure how these things multiply or if there are any more in there than I thought. But it would be good to get an idea.
Slowly checking corners, moving very slowly. Stealthily.
Before you move, let me give everyone their dark vision.
Sorry. You gave me yours.
Dark vision plus stealth going on.
Do Tabaxis have dark vision?
Yes.
Leonin.
You have cat's keen senses, especially in the dark.
Leonin have dark vision. Tabaxis do not.
Tabaxis do have it.
Do they?
Well, let me double check.
It's literally keen. I'm reading it from it.
Is it from Volo's Guide or from the internet?
Tabaxis do.
No, they do have dark vision.
So you're saying yes from the internet?
I'm
Volos.
saying yes from
Yeah, Volos.
Okay, before we go any further,
D&D
I need
5th
to pee
edition
really
community wiki.
Leonin also get.
Sorry, what was
dark
that,
vision.
Sammy?
bad. I gotta pee really bad. I'll BRB.
Let's take a quick break then.
With me. I haven't even made alcohol yet, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, both Leonin and Tabaxi have dark vision.
You know, when I wrote this, like, adventure, I'm wondering if, like, subconsciously I was just fed up with, like, COVID.
Probably.
Because I didn't realize until I was like, people are wearing masks and walking around, and then I'm like, well, how would people react to when the doctor finally tells them, it's like, this is what was causing it. It wasn't, like, airborne or anything. It was the fact that you were drinking water. It's like, well, why were we wearing these stupid things in the first place?
For after.
Yeah.
When they become contagious. Little village people.
Ironically, the mask still helps because they can cough blood into their mask.
Exactly.
You hear that, people? Masks still work.
Was she that ugly?
Well, she's not a good looker right now due to the fact that, you know, boils.
Yeah.
But she used to be a pretty lady.
Was past tense.
Like, Sai would have been down. He would have rolled in his little dance. Hey, sexy lady.
Leroy would have been down.
Anyway, would have been totally been down.
Pre-Cinder, anyway.
Post Syndra, what are you talking about?
Damn.
He's not gonna do anything, but he can appreciate beauty.
Well, that's what I mean. He wouldn't do anything post-Cinder.
Yeah.
Because he'd die.
Yes, he would. She'd kill him.
Kill him dead.
Hey.
It's a good start, Ty.
Yeah, I love it.
You get 0 XP from a villager.
That's fine.
That's
Good.
yeah. Makes sense.
You needed to learn a lesson.
Alright, I'm back.
A lesson? He wasn't even trying to throw the rock to hit anyone. He was just trying to send a message.
Oh, are we finally talking about the child murder thing?
Yeah.
I mean, deserved it, but
Yeah.
We did
Hey.
it. Anyways, whatever.
I know, that was a nice touch, killing the parents off, too. I like it.
yeah.
No, the reason why he was so angry was because his parents died. Which is why he was doing this.
Well, he's
He
with his
needed,
parents
to
now.
vent out those feelings, that anger, that resentment he had to the doctor. He couldn't save his parents.
Well, angsty teen should have stayed angsty instead of rebellious.
Yep.
Humble.
And then he died. Ah, the cycle of violence. It's a beautiful thing.
Don't worry. I'm pretty sure Veror has wise words for this moment.
What are we talking about?
Child murder.
Conducted with the Circle of life.
Yes.
Oh, Mufasa.
Everything the sun touches is our kingdom.
Dad,
Thing the rock.
wake up!
So this cave is not that, because it is dark. But
That's beyond all borders. You must not go in there.
That's Independence, Missouri. We don't go there.
I come back to Missouri.
Hellfire can appreciate that.
Independence isn't that bad.
It's not?
No.
oh my god, he's huge.
I'll
I
be
can
deep
promise
in
you,
the cold.
there's a lot of stuff in Independence that's actually nice.
Hmm.
You don't want to go to like the south side of Kansas City though.
Maybe I'm thinking of Liberty.
Liberty's a good place too.
What the fuck? What am I thinking of then?
Probably Raytown.
Lincoln.
All I know is there's a lot of meth.
Oh, that's further south. That's all further south. That's way south of Kansas City.
A lot of meth and all the buildings are run down and, yeah.
Yeah, that's all
Hey,
south
meth
of Kansas
doesn't
City.
make you a bad person. What
That's
you
all
do on
south.
meth does.
Pretty much,
That's an interpretation.
like east of Leawood, all the way to about Raytown. Pretty shitty.
Welcome to Shitty Walk.
All right. We all here?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Good. Gotta
I'll
wait
be
till
the
next
stupid
week
one.
till Hell get back.
Alright, cool. That's great.
Think maybe JM's gone.
Joke's on us.
See, I was right. I knew.
Quick, he's gone. Start moving your character throughout the dungeon and map it out.
Scroll out real quick. Let me find him.
Don't worry, he doesn't rewatch the streams or anything for evidence.
Right.
Which he totally does.
Sam does his homework.
I forgot to post the link to the stream. Whoopsie.
How could you, Des? How could you?
Yeah. My bad.
I love that we're doing this little dance. Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.
Too fast.
What the fuck is going on?
We're ascending.
Oh god.
If we make a star and chant satanic words, we'll ascend in D&D.
Okay.
Oh.
Diddly bob, diddly doo.
No, I was going the SpongeBob route.
Ladle, 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 ladle.
Is this a Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick.
JM.
How could he abandon us like this?
It's been 84
I don't know,
years.
he's just sitting there laughing.
Probably. This is what I choose to believe. I knew once he gave the brick a dice value to roll that it was over for the poor kid. I just had a feeling.
I'm surprised that 12 actually hit.
He's an infant. He doesn't have armor.
Right, but basic armor class for your dexterity. If you have neutral dexterity, I thought it was 10 or 11.
It's like 8.
Well, if
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a commoner.
Yeah, if you're a kid, it's pretty low. Yeah, kid commoner as well.
Just like your HP.
Whoops.
He had like 4 health, maybe.
Like,
No, 3.
for example,
Three would have
Ashtar
been
could
bad.
kill a commoner with a punch with no dex value, a 1 plus strength modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had max 3 HP because I did double it with 7 damage.
Yeah.
Yep. Commoners only have an average of 4 health. You might roll lower or higher, but it's a bad ordeal.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Cool.
Itch doesn't take nice to people.
Ironic that he works in the circus, you know, entertaining people.
Teehee.
I mean, according to my background, if you grab that, do I?
I was gonna say, it's interesting. You're not really a circus man. You're more of a carny.
Cool
And now
each.
he's a murderer.
Oh
Yes, no,
no,
a carny.
Yep.
it's not a new thing.
There's only one thing worse than a murderer. A child.
A commie. I mean a carny, yeah.
Is it Tuesday? We're good. That's what I said. All right,
Normal Tuesday night for Shia LaBeouf.
Alright.
just do it.
But I think everyone now has their vision, so you're free to move.
Alright.
Before entering in, stealth.
I am not moving.
Feeling sneaky.
Yeah.
Are we doing a resty rest or are we just going in? Oh, you guys are stealthing, that's right.
We're gonna just do a quick look around.
Yeah.
I will not be partaking in that.
A little look-see.
Did you have artwork for your Steel Defender?
Yeah, I have his token on his sheet.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Meow. Man, I need to reopen the internet. It's slowing down for me like crazy.
I blame them for dancing earlier.
Quick, move your token and map up the area while he's refreshing.
Oh goddamn! He has no enemy tokens out. He's memorized it all.
I keep all my shit in the GM layer until the players actually get to the location. You know, this would have been a good bottleneck area for my last character to destroy them as they were coming through.
Yeah, if we actually fell back.
Yeah. Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
I tried.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
It happens. Then you die.
Jimmy numbers.
Sorry, computer's still being slow.
Ah.
Alrighty. You should be good.
How does the bridge look?
Looks solid.
I'm gonna give the water a good look. See if I can see anything wrong with it or anything in it.
Make a perception check.
There's
But-
still a wretch just floating on his back like a baby turtle.
Yeah, there is a single wretch floating away. As far as you can tell, the water is flowing, so it usually indicates that, you know, everything should be good.
Okay, and what is this? Is that a waterfall or just where it goes underwater?
Yeah, it appears to be a waterfall that goes downward.
Gotcha.
Downstream.
Okay.
Can I hear anything besides the running water?
Make perception.
Probably not.
No, that sounds quiet. Oh, you step into the water?
Technically I'm on the bank, but I was about to step onto the water.
Okay.
Alright, he's Jesus. Or half Jesus, rather. Quarter Jesus.
She's a cat.
Part Jesus.
Cat Jesus. Oh, I see. Mental's character really needed that ring. Damn. Just walk across the water.
I kind of want to make sloppy joes.
Don't go too
As
far.
you look down southward, Catman, you see that the bridge over there seems to have been broken in half.
I vaguely remembered something about that bridge. I just couldn't remember what, and I saw the rectangle on it.
I try to whisper, don't go too far.
I sent him a message back saying the bridge up ahead's half broken.
Very nice.
Is the Leonin chilling with me right now?
Yeah.
Cool.
You could say I'm not very good at the art of stealth.
Cool.
I'm gonna head back.
Mm.
Appears there's nothing at the entrance, at least.
I'm not very
Oh, wait, you get
light-footed.
to there?
Yeah, and then if I didn't see anything, I was about to start heading back.
Before you start heading back, you hear, as we're gonna roll initiative.
God,
That would probably be before I made it all the way back to the entrance.
Probably go ahead and put yourself halfway in.
Okay, like, here-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Would
look
me and
before.
Owen even know anything's happening?
No.
Here.
You
I
want
would
us
say
to
yes,
roll
but I can't
initiative,
see
Jay?
anything. Yeah, you can roll initiative.
Okay.
DM, would it be okay for me to put my token in the cave where they are just to see what's happening?
No, because
What
you're
the
currently
fuck?
sitting out there, so.
Okay.
Unless, like, they might call you and you might hear the sounds of battle. which might prompt you to go inside.
Thanks.
So,
Well,
I guess my
might just
question is,
be the
how did they
player.
hear him with a 22 stealth?
What was that?
How did they hear him with a 22 stealth?
They have really good perception.
Demonically good.
And sorry, my computer's being a little slow. Might take a second.
Being a little sus.
He's got too many
Pornhub.
to load in.
Jam does not look at Pornhub. He just plays Honey Pop.
I'm not supposed to roll initiative for my defender. That's my bet.
Yeah, boy.
He just always goes after me.
But it might not be about hearing. If he's walking in an open area with no cover, 22 stealth doesn't do anything for that.
I also have 60 dark vision. I don't see anything.
But you also rolled terrible perception.
That's true. That was to hear anything, though.
Perception in general, buddy.
Yeah, I was just using my normal sight as sight.
I didn't see anything with my 22 passive, so must have been around cover or something. Otherwise,
Oh,
Yeah. So, Stitch. As you're kind of taking a quick glance over here, looking to see if you can spot anything of interest.
Did we change the music, or did mine just not update yet?
same music.
Should hear the new music. Oh wait, you should be hearing the new music in a second. There, Sammy.
Oh, reload. There we go.
Perfect. So, let's go ahead and do that. Izra, you don't know anything's wrong.
I didn't hear any movement.
Nope.
Okay. I moved 30 feet that way.
Zhongwu, you don't hear anything that's wrong.
I'm gonna wait because I'd be waiting for our ally to come back.
Alrighty.
Just his mantra. So I won't move.
Better help you sleep at night.
I mean, that's what he was doing before.
Man, okay. I'm kidding. You're good, man. I don't care.
Is it Tabaxi that he could zoom out of there?
I was gonna say, as I hear stuff, I'm back.
Dash 70 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to.
It's not your turn yet, buddy.
Oh, I thought you said.
You did say Catman.
Yeah.
As coming out of holes in the ceiling,
Ugh.
Giggity.
these creatures, like giant bat-like mosquitoes, come flying out.
He's a noob.
Giggity.
Oh, I just sent a message. My thing is freezing.
Uh-uh.
I can't.
How the fuck with JM 101?
Sorry, buddy. I feel your pain.
He wants cinder block.
These new creatures are what we turned into, probably.
No, y'all got 8.
Hey, you could pooped us out.
Exactly.
Yep.
They look like turd slugs.
I don't even see them.
Me either.
As the creatures come down towards you, Stitch,
Mhm.
I
one
do
of them
see
will
here.
try to latch onto you with its giant proboscis.
I don't roll initiative when I'm asleep, right?
Miss.
Well, you're not asleep, you're trancing.
I'm trancing.
So you're still aware of your surroundings.
Man.
Alrighty. You didn't roll initiative, buddy?
I did not.
Let me freaking redo the thing.
Haha.
Oopsie.
Come on. For the love of God, come on.
Shit.
You were working so fine before. Also, who's drawing lines?
Nothing
making things worse.
visual.
Fucking sit still for him.
Okay,
Nothing that his
Owen.
graphics would ever has to render. Nothing.
Fucking A's.
I know it sucks to do it, but you might want to turn off dynamic lighting. It usually drops all the lag.
No. Immersion.
I feel you, but it does help, I promise.
It will lower the
attack.
RAM load a lot.
Third attack.
It's stupid how much
Yes.
Roll20 takes.
Fourth attack.
It.
Like Chrome is using a
Right.
kit.
As these
What?
creatures come down, dive bombing you like.
I will use
Like-
silvery bards on that hit.
Alrighty.
Oh boy.
Tell him no.
Rerolling. 16 to hit.
Still hits.
Alright.
And I'll give myself advantage.
Oh my god.
That was a good play.
Ooh, Sturge.
Yeah.
I love them so much.
I
This is
don't.
the thing that killed Ty's first party.
Yep.
That's how we party wiped first
Mhm.
session in our first game.
Fuck yeah.
Remember? You remember?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember. It was haunting.
Isn't that what made you pregnant?
Oh, no, that was the toads.
The slutty.
Yeah. Slots. That was way into the campaign I got pregnant. You got pregnant too. didn't
got
you?
tadpole
Not
pregnant?
Nichols.
Nope. I
Yeah,
got
they got tadpole
knocked
pregnant.
unconscious.
Yes!
Slots first
And
enemy.
it almost came to term.
Fuck
Slots
yeah.
were the
It
first
did.
enemy I ever sent at JM.
But then I got an abortion real quick.
Man, I was nice with my slots.
You see, friends? Choice is important.
Slots
Anyways.
were, yeah.
So this creature is now attached to you,
Got it.
and he's drinking your blood.
Blah blah.
How much damage? Okay.
So he's your buddy. Come on, for the love of God. Come on.
Music.
The real battles with technology.
Yeah. I wish there was a way, as a DM, you could turn off dynamic lighting just for you, but
Yeah, right, but nah.
nah.
Who's the real animal?
Come on, I believe in you. You were working fine before.
Quickly, everybody send memes.
Oh god.
Next up, you would think it's the cat.
But it's the other cat.
Wait, is my initiative didn't go in.
There's a 12.
Yep.
Highlight your character, Sammy.
He was probably popped out of existence when he did it. JM.
Yes.
I'd love to see you struggle. It's funny.
I I genuinely don't.
I do, but I'm
It's
evil,
him more
so
wanting to kill.
that's
Very
fine.
Thirst is
kill
paid with
rising.
blood.
That's fine. I like that too.
So, Jam, is it my turn?
No, not yet.
Eventually.
Everybody goes to bed.
I was about to send the eventually SpongeBob meme, but I probably shouldn't.
Meanwhile,
2,000 years later.
This
Everybody
is hurting
dies.
me. You know what? Come on.
This is probably the first time I've seen it lag this hard for you, though.
Yeah, like I said, it
Like, I don't
started
recall
getting
ever
really
running into
hardcore.
this before.
Hold on. I want to close some things. Hopefully that'll help.
Fuck.
I'm also going to close Discord. Maybe that'll help.
I mean, you'll stay in the call.
Still runs in the background. Just not in the foreground.
So,
Still takes resources, just no graphics.
Too young to fall in love.
Looks like everyone's in the turn order now.
You would think so.
looks like it.
Well, Sammy's in there.
There we go. Before it attacks against you, Zhangwu.
Did you say 4?
They hit you, buddy?
Yep.
Alright, you have one buddy attached to you. Gonna mark him. He's attached to you. Not for a lot of damage though, so good news. Second attack.
Yep.
Marking is attached. Third attack.
Nope.
Fourth attack.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Good, you have 3 of them attached to you. Catman, now it's your turn.
Awesome. The guy that's attached gives
Yeah.
me advantage on attacks, right? On him?
No.
No? Alright, well,
However, some of your bars gives you advantage on your first roll.
what was that? Oh, yeah, yep. So I'm gonna take my rapier and try to attack the one that's attached to me.
Alrighty. Well,
Guessing that misses.
that is a miss.
It's
It's kind of hard to aim the rapier when he's attached to your neck.
I mean,
Don't
it'd
poke
be
your nose, don't poke your face, don't poke your eyes.
real easy. Just. Well, that completely ruined everything. Yeah, really don't got anything else.
That's not good.
The farthest one's the one attached to me. Nope, that's all I got. Okay.
Owen, your turn.
Owen's chilling. He doesn't know what's going on. Unless in like the trance state, he's able to make a perception check.
Not actively.
Okay. Then yeah, he's not.
Veror, what you doing, bud?
I mean, I'm probably not doing anything, but is it possible for my dog to be like on the lookout?
Yeah.
Make a perception check for him?
Yeah, that'll be after your turn.
Yep. So that was just on my turn because I'm not gonna do anything because I'm not doing anything. And then for my doggy, or my cat, an 11.
Not much.
Yeah. And we're both chilling.
This is where you hate me.
There's more.
If I can move the map over there. There it is. But wait, there's more.
I don't know. Best bet would be to try and fucking run, but I don't know.
Nope.
Third character type.
Yep. Lofter comes out of the woodwork.
You guys
Fireball.
will be gone. Come on, you fucking start to move.
No, that's as far as I get. So, as far as I get. You guys, we should have known Graham's computer lagging just meant that he had too many tokens, that we should have just said fuck this cave and just kept moving on.
Yeah, go to a different town. Let's be real.
Nope. He did move me.
Yeah, because he ended up under you.
How did he end up? Oh, you moving him under me, not actually under me. I was like, there's no way he came out of the water.
There we go. He was moving to there. Let's put you back in the center. Of
Already did.
attacks. With advantage.
Hit.
This guy's now attached. Second attack.
Silvery barbs that. Advantage.
Silvery barbs with advantage.
No, silvery barbs. Oh, yeah. What the? Okay. Again.
Giving yourself advantage.
Yes, it's. I don't have anybody else in sight, so.
Don't split the party.
Yeah.
How about you actually show your enemy?
Hey man, you gotta roll perception for that.
I'm dead.
Unconscious?
No, not yet, but at the start of someone's turn, I will be. Oh, wait, you still have one more to attack.
Yes, I do. Don't worry, he's gonna miss you.
No, he's not.
Oh. Par for the course.
JM doesn't know how to make combat scenes for low-level characters.
This should be at your level, man.
8v1?
There's 12 of them.
Yeah.
They only have 2 hit points, like out of character. But
Yeah, if you hit it, you would have killed it, but, you know. He's right, your turn, buddy.
I assume I hear him screaming bloody murder.
You hear pain and screaming, yeah?
Okay, I'll look around, look back.
Does everyone hear that?
You guys are too far away being outside the cave, but him being at the mouth of the cave.
I'll use my cunning action to dash to there. So that's my bonus action. Okay.
Did you not say anything before you dashed away?
I saw these two.
No, he's asking if you said anything to his character before dashing away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear something. Because that's all I know.
Shit, trouble!
I'm gonna attack the one right there in the middle.
Yeah, perfectly fine.
Fuck me.
That is a miss.
There is a
I know.
chance.
Is it?
Anything else, buddy?
Is it? We're level 3.
Anything else, buddy?
No, that's it.
Jean Boo.
I'm gonna attack one of them that's on me.
Alrighty. Punch him. Hey, look, there's a hit. See, it can be done, guys.
Hmm.
And yeah, you punch it and it explodes.
Good, cool. I'm gonna use a Flurry of Blows against another one as a key point and a bonus action.
Alrighty.
Fucking whatever.
That is a miss.
The end of my turn.
You still have
See you guys
another
next
attack.
week. I thought I only had 2 attacks.
Flurry of Blows
No,
gives you
when
2.
you furl your blows, you get 2 attacks as a bonus action.
Cool.
Yep.
And I'm assuming you're attacking another one that's attached to you, right?
Of course.
Alrighty. That's another kill.
Cool.
Bop, bop.
You okay there, buddy?
I'm fine.
I'm sensing a little bit of angst.
Let's just keep rolling.
I believe in you. Next up.
Is Ty's character down?
About
it's
to be.
1
Okay.
HP with
Okay.
5 of them attack.
I wish I could say Owen would.
He's dead.
Yeah.
At the start of your turn, you'll take an automatic D4 plus thing where it'll bring you unconscious.
Oh no. Start of my turn or start of their turn?
Start of their turn.
Right. I take 5. Technically only 5 damage.
So it doesn't kill you outright.
Yeah. No.
However, interesting fact. You start sinking into the water.
Yep.
And these creatures don't know how to swim, so as a reaction, this one's going to detach away from you. Does not want to drown. But he's still hungry, so he's going to look for targets. Can only get to there. Come on.
Oh, that secondary swarm matched my thing.
What was that?
13 in the turn order.
Yes.
Okay.
Who has a higher dex?
That's a great question. Guys, remember to always put your break ties thing on. That way you guys can always go first if you have a roll the same initiative.
I
Oh,
don't
right.
even know where that is.
Me neither.
Gear icon on your sheet. Second column at the very top, bottom option.
One of them will get an attack off against Izra.
I always forget that gear icon.
There's a lot of useful stuff
That's
in there.
where you can edit all the really fancy things to the sheet.
No, that didn't hit.
As this one just dive bombs into you and just
Wow.
right into the artery.
It's a flesh wound.
Next up, these two. One of them's attached to you, so you'll take an auto 1d4 plus 3.
Fail.
Not you, Catman. Our good friend, Zhangwu.
So what is it? I'm sorry.
A solid 4 auto damage from the one that's still attached to you.
Cool.
However, the one that can attack, and he has 2 options. So we'll roll a d2. One, it's the monk. 2, it's the rogue. Monk it is. Hey,
Nope.
it's a miss. Hey, Stitch.
Mm-hmm.
You're unconscious in the water. Roll me a death save. Owen, your turn, buddy. You hear a commotion.
Owen hears a commotion. He hears a commoing. He's gonna dash right for the mouth of the cave. Well, not dash, but get to the cave. And he sees these 4 things right here. He's gonna go ahead and do this. At second level.
Nice. That's a really good play.
That's one down. That's one.
That's
and then-
4 dead.
If you see those 4, they're all dead, man, because the minimum damage of magic
Yeah.
missile will kill all of them.
Mhm.
Yep. So that's 4 darts and 4 dead sturges.
Fuck yeah.
The plays.
They systematically just.
Yeah, the one attached to both of you, like, just by a millimeter, the magic missile goes right next to, like, your skin, just slightly grazing it, but your sturge is exploded.
I go, ew. Thank you.
Anytime. See, I got a bonus action, but I don't really have anything I can use it for, so that'll be my turn.
You can use it to dream.
I will, but I'm not going to tell you what it is, or else it won't come true.
There's no bringing them back.
As far as you know, it's not them I'm concerned about. Not at the moment, anyway.
Well, good news is Orange Team is dead.
Bad news was when pink goes, I die. That's 4 attacks on me at the start of their turn.
Yep.
I'm just sitting here trying to think how a guy with a passive perception of 22 didn't see them while we were
They
in there.
rolled really high, dude. I'm so sorry.
This is why I roll in front of the players, just so they can't say shit.
I know. But I had the prep work done way beforehand. Because I thought we were going to play last week, but, you know, or the week before that, but sad times.
Oh, well.
Anyways, Veror, your turn, buddy.
As I hear things going down, I'm gonna skirt up to here. Okay.
Boot, scoot, and boogie. According to mental, or Vranger, technically.
Okay, I'm gonna take the dash action. I'm gonna go 5. And 5. 5. 30. I see where he is. Alright. 40, 30 feet. Shit, I just barely can't get him. That's sad. Okay, I'll take one more step up to here. Oh, that's a fucking sturge, too. That's really unfortunate.
You don't have healing word?
I don't.
times.
Artificers
I don't think
don't
Artificer
know
get
healing
him.
word.
Yeah.
Nope.
I'm
I have
pretty sure
2
Artificers
wounds.
get healing word.
I'll check, but I don't think they do.
Artificers? No.
I know they
That's
get
a
cure
sad
wounds.
Yep, it's just cure wounds. So,
Yep, no healing word.
alright, well, that's my action and that. And then I'll use my bonus action to command my pupper to take the dash action as well. And then he'll zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And I'll have him get. I'll have my dog will get all the way up to here. And that will be me.
And then at the start of your turn, you'll take 4 auto attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
I'm
bud.
dead.
But good news is, they're full now, so they're not gonna fight anymore.
Here you go, Ty.
Oh no, I'm going to bed.
Oh,
I got
fair
work
enough.
in 7 hours.
Gotcha, buddy.
See you guys.
Adios.
Izra.
Step to there. You'll appear on the one in front of me. Hello.
That is a hit for kill.
Okay. Short sword in my offhand. I try for the other one, but miss.
Yep,
Dizzy.
it is a miss.
I will move back to there.
If I remember correctly, you're a swashbuckler.
Nope.
Then attack of opportunity.
Inquisitive. Miss.
Zhang Wu.
That's it.
With that, the last hostile Sturge is dead.
Might want to magic missile the other ones down there. For a good measure, so they don't harm us later.
What?
Yeah, there's 4 more over that way. They just killed our friend.
It's not my turn. Oh, we're out of initiative now.
Pretty much the hostile Sturges are going away. Back into their little holes to
I want to try
Gotcha.
to see where they go.
Can you swim?
No, I'm just wanting to see if I can see what direction they're heading.
They head south.
I don't see him.
Oh well.
Well,
You see a body floating in the water.
it looks like that child murderer.
Yep.
Yep.
That is very unfortunate.
Some would call
Well-
it karma.
Roll a deception check.
Jesus.
Seems to be honest about it.
Well, I hope this gives you a good grasp on what we're dealing with here. These demons are not to be taken lightly.
I don't think those are demons.
What else could they be?
They just look like bats to me.
They look monstrous in nature.
I see the good in everything. They just look like bats to me, I repeat.
I'll take your word for it. But they're incredibly hostile, so we have to kill them. Anyway, I was in the middle of something.
Yep.
Perhaps we should save the venturing for when we're ready to take on whatever's ahead of us.
Oh, I was trying to. I just wanted a quick look around the entrance.
No, yeah, it's fine. I understand that. Just didn't seem to work out this time.
Well, he went off by himself. And I told him not to go too far.
Yes.
what they did.
Oh, unfortunate.
So, Lion Man, you're gonna stay in there?
Nope, we're out.
And with that, I will sit my ass down and attempt to start trancing again.
Alrighty.
I'm taking a short rest, trying to keep an eye on the cave, just actively looking. Trying to make sure nothing comes out of it.
As you're keeping an eye out, and the sun sets as Owen tries to get a rest in, it might be just a trick of the light or paranoia setting in, but the mouth of the cave, the way it's formed, and the way the wind in the air kind of blows past it, you could swear to yourself that you can almost hear a laughter. As you prepare for the next day in order to tackle this cave again, we'll end the session there.